Why a rude reminder? I'm a masochist. No, because like you know how you could put your alarm on like half volume, but sometimes you need it to be max. You know, sometimes you need it to be max, right? Yeah, if you have Prime, you need to collect 5 months in a row or something like that in order to get the free wings at the end of the line. Fell into the trap of switching voices. I haven't tried anything yet. Did they do the thing? Did they do the thing though? Also, we didn't actually do the event yet. We just saw like the first portion of it where they show up. Game's kind of loud, IMO. It might be. Let me see. Let's try that. Game sounds. No, it absolutely is. It absolutely is in Japanese, but we only did like the first part of the quest. We accidentally walked into it. You guys sure I'm not just quiet? Like maybe it's just that I'm quiet, you know? Yeah, and then listen. We might, because of the wind bloom. Yeah, we're like, yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah. Is it still a little too loud? All right, give me a second here. The problem is that like, once you actually get out of combat, it's not that loud. I guess I could just change the in-game settings too. That's probably a lot easier. Oh well, we'll do that at some point. Also, what is the trap? Are you saying once I like change them, I'm not gonna go back kind of thing, or what? The feather looks nice. I don't know what's gonna happen with it, but it does look nice. It's gonna shock people when I say it, but like that literally cannot be an upgrade, unfortunately. But those 4-line artifacts that we got a couple days ago, like yes, those have all the potential in the world. Some of the English VAs are bad. I think they're getting used to their role, right? I think it's a lot easier to understand how the game goes, and I think people that, or rather VAs, have been more lively recently. Like they're getting better into character, you know? It won't be an upgrade, but it's nice looking. The lip sync? Yeah, the only thing that bothers me, like I don't mind any of the English voices. At all, right? Like at all. But the lip syncing has always been a bit of an issue for me. Where I feel like they could just get a little program to move the mouth flaps, but again, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know how easy that would be or how hard that would be. But I always think like, can't you just get a program that like moves the mouth flaps to kind of match? Like I'm sure somewhere there's like an AI that like has all the mouth movements required. Because it's like, what's the best way to put it? You know, like all, like in order to make certain sounds, we have to move our lips and our mouth a certain way, right? Like if you want to say M, right? You gotta close your mouth to get the sound at the end, right? The M. You know what I mean? It's like there is very clearly somewhere out there a place that can map out how things should sound and what the lips would more or less look like, you know? Maybe it's asking for too much. I heard it was made originally for Chinese though. I would be genuinely curious to see if it does sound, or rather if it syncs up. Yes, because I did download the Chinese version too. Should I test that out? Should I switch it to Chinese to see if it sound, or rather if the lip syncing is like proper? I would be curious because it's like surely it's synced for at least one thing. Like there must be at least one thing it's synced for. So it, I'm assuming we didn't do it, but alright. Also, we do have a, I brought back the channel for a bit here. The Sussy Leaks channel, alright? In order to get into it, you must give yourself the Sussy Leak role, alright? It's under the roles tab. That way you can actually be in there and see it. That way it's optional, obviously. Listen, my biggest fear was someone would get like a random image of a leak as a notification. And you know, if they don't want it, that's a bad thing, right? So it's like, alright, we needed to make sure that it was a role-based place, you know? So then, just to be clear, if anyone tries to get into that channel without the role, they can't get into it, right? Like, they can see that the actual channel is there, but they can't get into it, right? Unless they react or whatever. Phone started geeking, Logan. Nice. Also, yesterday, Coco showed off their rank 5 Ganyu in Tanari's signature weapon. Yeah, I couldn't test it either. I tried reacting, and then it's like, dog, you're the literal owner. What are you doing? I'm like, alright, fair enough. Oh wait, it doesn't even appear on the side. So if people don't know about it, they can't even see it existing. So its very existence is actually hidden. Gonna be devastating? No. That's when you start your friendly rivalry arc, okay? It'll be a friendly rivalry. So today's Saturday. Let's see here. So I was checking my Ascension materials, and I noticed something. I really neglected the last 3 bosses. So like this one for Senora, I only have 8 materials, okay? I only have, what is it, 11, 14 materials for the Raiden boss fight, and then I only have, at this point, 16 of the new ones, so I should realistically go back and farm out every week these 3 bosses, just to amass some resources, because characters are released for every region at this point, randomly, so... Need to fight weekly boss again? Me too. Me too. Ah, I see, Sweep. You're doing Wanderers. I forgot. How's it going, Peach? I forgot you're doing Wanderers. Interesting. That is an important point there. Your set is not a permanent farming set. Well, at least you can strongbox things, and that does, you know, in a weird way, it forces you to not ignore other characters, you know? It forces you not to ignore other characters, so that should be okay. The Noelle's cracked? Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I farmed for her for a while. So she better be. It better be cracked. Also, to be fair, this Noelle is also literally one of the top ranked in the nations. For North America, it's one of the top ranks, and for the world, it's still one of the top ranks too. So, you're seeing literally like the top of the pyramid kind of damage, like a lot of farming for a single character kind of damage. And just wait, when Geo gets another buffer, even better, baby. I'll be able to get to 70k normals. I can't wait for the day where unironically playing Noelle is a good recommendation. It'll be so eventually one day, because like they have to just release like really powerful buffers to keep Geo afloat essentially. And that'll be great. That'll be absolutely great. They have no choice but to, because there's no reactions. The buffers are just gonna have to be overtuned to make up for the lack of buffs. I can't wait. Early. Kazuha? Yeah, Kazuha's a great character. It makes sense. Ultimately, Noelle doesn't like scale permanently into the game forever, right? She does eventually fall off. But what's nice about this game, right, is no matter what, inevitably, you can make any character work with enough time and, you know, supports, for example. You can make anything work. Anything at all. You cured Ana? Yeah, I saw that. I saw you post about that. You got another commission. One more commission. With Bennett and a Dream, you can make her hit 12 damage. Listen, don't do my girl like that. It's at least 13. Now, yeah, but Dia is like in an unfortunate spot. Again, listen, hear me out. There will come a character that makes her okay, you know? There will be a character that comes out eventually. Just like, you know, like, I'm saying it's gonna be like a Hydra Nahida with like off-field Hydra application that isn't based on a normal. You know, just a mark. It's copium, but maybe. I had 891 achievements. Nice. Alright, Logan, you'll get like a lucky week at some point, watch. You get like a lucky week where you get like 4 achievements or something. Nilu already does that? Oh. Well, that's not bad then. If you got a Nilu, you can make that work. I don't see why not. And then you got some extra damage in there. Ring of Hydro. Ah, but it would depend on how consistent the application is, right? Because, I mean, I don't play Nilu, to be fair. I don't play Nilu. So, I mean, I guess it would just depend on how consistent that application is. Because if it can literally help you vape entirely, like the burst combo, then maybe. Hey, I can see that working. $36 stars in the abyss, nice. I was just brute forcing with Noelle and Ito. Okay, I gotta get up here. Come on, thank you. Yeah, Weeb, thank you for the gifted sub, my guy.
VSCOX Logan.
I feel like, okay, what's supposed to put it? I feel like if Nilu was enough to like very consistently vape Dia, I feel like we would have heard about it by now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people would have overlooked Nilu at this point. You feel empty clearing the abyss? What now? You do it again, baby, in 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Wait, but who'd you add, Carrie? Let's see here. Yelan and Wanderer? Yeah, listen, it's because you have top tier DPSs, you know? Those top tier DPSs make it so much easier. Now is the part where you're like, you know what? I need a real challenge. So it's time to start building Noelle. And a Noelle team, okay? You 35 started the Abyss with a level 64 Hu Tao and 36 Dragon's Bane. Yeah, I've seen that before. It was oddly basic. There's nothing, I mean, outside of the burst looking really cool, there's, I mean, and to be fair, it's like, what's the best way to put it? You can't see the value of a drain tank because you can't see the drain tank, so it's like, Dia might be doing a bit for your team, right? But you can't really see it, you know? Because like, what if, let's see here, how would Dia be like a lot better? Like, even if her damage was the same, but let's say her pyro field was really consistent. Like, let's say it was as consistent as Xiangling at applying pyro, it just wasn't good at dealing damage. That'd be pretty sick, right? Oh, Nilou design. Oh, Nilou, that meant Dia. Oh. Listen, I don't always read chat, okay? I don't always read chat, okay? Nilou's interesting. You're supposed to play her as a Bloom playstyle, so it's like... she quite literally has a kit designed to be limited. So it's like her best team, and like, you know, based on what the Theory Crafter said, her best team is like her own special Bloom team. And people that play her Vape, it's more like a personal choice, you know? But it'll never be more optimal, but it does work. And I guess it would depend, because if you play, like, I think any Bloom, like, okay, I've played a Bloom team, and at no point did it feel exciting, even though there was a billion numbers on the screens. You know what I mean? At least to me, like, I'm more excited by heavy individual blows. Maybe that's why. Because listen, I could deal a billion damage, 1,000 at a time in 10 seconds. I won't be that impressed. It could take me an hour to deal a billion damage, but if it's like 50k hits, I'm like, hell yeah, baby, this is great. The big numbers look better in my opinion, at least, or at least it's more fun to see big numbers. All right, commission's done. You lied? Listen, there are fun ones coming down the pipeline. It's just a really long pipeline, alright? It's a pipeline that stretches around the world like 3 times, you know? It's gonna take a while. It's coming down, it's just gonna take a while, that's all. It's gonna take a while here. Yeah, she has some of the prettiest eyes, that is true. I think she's in competition for Shenha's very peculiar looking eyes. Cave Desert Bald on stream. That'll just happen naturally. Unfortunately. That'll just be a natural occurrence over time. An inescapable fate, as one would say. What is the rest of this stuff? Okay, got all that, furnishing, yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Unfortunate. That is how it will be. It's alright. My plan for when that happens is I'm gonna go from a 4K camera down to like a 720p camera and then just highlight my hair black. Alright, just straight up Sharpie it, fill it in and everything. That way no one can tell. With not enough pixels, you'll never be able to tell. It'll be that simple. Maybe I'll use like the black spray paint that's heat resistant too. That way I can be in the sun without it bothering me. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Also, my glasses, I got the new ones, right? I picked them out. I haven't actually gotten the new ones yet. They're going to be here in a week, they said. They're cool. They're going to be polarized. Or not polarized. They're going to have the ability to become polarized. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the glasses that are clear indoors and then dark outside. That's what I'm getting on mine. I'm like, okay, that sounds useful. They told me it was just like basically, you know, polarized. And if you ever gone fishing, polarized sunglasses are very important. Because they let you see in the water a lot clearer because it removes certain lights. So it'll work double duty, right? It works as sunglasses that are polarized for fishing, and I can see. Hell yeah. Hopefully I don't lose them. Hopefully I don't lose them. Alright, let's see here. For the achievement here, we need how many fishes throughout the day here? I think it's only like 60 something. Let me see here. Did I lie? 63. Okay, cool. We'll do a little bit of fishing right now. And then we'll do reviews later. We will definitely do reviews later here. No guarantee on it being anytime soon. But we don't have the Abyss. We might do some of the events. I don't know. And I do want to get this out the way here. It's pretty hard to lose something that you were pretty close. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. You would be surprised how... Listen, I've literally lost a pair before. Because they weren't... I mean, it's like, I should have known right away. The glasses were like not tight. They were like wide open essentially, I guess is one way to put it. So it's like I went to a pier. Okay. I went to a pier. And I just literally like went over the edge. I looked down and the glasses just... It's like I just watched my glasses fell into the water. Like, oh, well, there they go. Then I have to use my old pair for a while. I mean, I'm not gonna let that happen now. I already know if they don't feel nice and snuggy, I'm gonna get them fixed. What? You can't tell me that hasn't happened to you guys. Surely it's happened at least once to you before, okay? Like, it was like, oh my god. And like, people saw it happen too. I just like turned away, walked away. Nope, not gonna talk to anyone. Not gonna talk to anyone. But that taught me my lesson, alright? That taught me my lesson, unfortunately. Your glasses are so tight they're painful to wear. Well, that's a whole other issue. They gotta be correct, you know? Okay, 60 more fish to go. 60 more fish to go. We got this. Why they connect? Yeah, I've considered getting that. It's like, for safety, I might as well. But I'm like, I'll just make sure they're tight enough. It should be fine. They also said, like, you want to wear contacts? And I'm like, no. They're like, oh, is there like a reason why? And I'm like, yeah, I just kind of like how I look with glasses. I think I've worn glasses since like I was 12. So it's like... they're a part of me at this point. Like, I would feel weird without them. You know what I mean? I just can't imagine contacts. I'm like, no, I like the glasses look. It's a part of my part of my personality, you know, essentially. Despite me seeing it with them, yeah. It's because these glasses are invisible. You can't actually see them unless you know they are there. Like, unless I tell you they're there, you don't know they're there, you know? Yeah, but I picked out a nice pair. It looks about the same because, like, listen, I was looking at those gigantic-ass ones that are, like, this big. I'm like, no. I didn't like the look. I'm like, hell no. It was too much. It was too much. You only changing the frames? Yeah, me neither. So I just tried to find the most similar thing I could find. Just some basic black, like, rims, and then that's it. Like nothing special. I can't believe it. After a year and a half, probably, we finally are going to have 2,000 fish done. 2,000 fish done. That's what I never understand. I've only been, I mean, I went recently and they had a few good ones, so I got to pick one out that I liked. But it's like, why can't you guys have like universal basics, you know? Something like that. Only took over a year. Not bad. Not bad. Someone's dad, your stream died. Was that the day where I had to end stream because it just lagged like hell, maybe? Yours did? Alright, we can get you that back. That's not a problem. We can get you yours back, don't you worry. Don't you redeem, by the way. We'll put you on the list. I remember someone's dad. This I do remember. Okay, come on, fish. Really? Come on. Come on. Swim a little closer and you'll see. Come on. This bastard fish. There we go. Yeah, no, don't redeem. We'll just get you another one. Someone's dad. I remember the Chi-Chi's dad, okay? I remember him offering me a chance to come visit his yoga class. And he said I didn't need to bring a change of clothes. I'm like, okay. Yeah, still curious. Okay, listen. It's still up for debate here. Obviously, again, please no sussy leak chat if possible. All right, right. We're not that type of channel. If they're gonna end up ultimately putting Kaveh and Yoga Daddy in the same banner or not, or if they're gonna separate them, I am still genuinely curious here. It would feel cruel to not put it together. But it also feels like a money decision, you know what I mean? You're welcome, Prater, you're welcome. Because, you know, very recently, like, you know, since we got the Ayaka Eula rerun, we know that Mika, who is slated, according to the stream, to be a physical buffer, not with Eula. So it's like, I feel like if let's say obviously Shenhe has needed a rerun, couldn't they just wait one more? You know, like what's another 3 weeks? You know, what's another 3 weeks? Okay. Literally build Rosario to buff Eula and then release Mika. Hey, for all we know, it might be optimal to do both. Maybe it's optimal to do both, you know? What if it turns out putting them together makes Eula just more, even better? Although running triple cryo would lose you out on one resonance, I guess.
頑張れ。何が釣れたんだ。おいらにも見せてくれ。勝利。よく頑張ったな。
Inside chaos? Yeah, right as the banner's gonna go away. Oh, by the way, next patch, here you go, Eula. It's like, oh, you weren't gonna wish for Mika? Oh, how about no? How about yes? You actually do have to wish.
あと少よく頑張ったな。
Big Daddy Schlongli. Yeah, that's right, baby. Listen, as this game progresses and enemies get bigger, okay, and more annoying, Daddy Schlongli, okay, his value will go up, and I love that. Because ultimately, it's like, hey, you want to suffer or you want to build Daddy Schlongli? You know, you got two choices here. Only one of those two. Yeah, I want to believe that, like, okay, hold up, that's gonna be a problem. That thing right here. That, like, the mobs having, like, physical resistance makes sense, right? Because they're, like, made out of metal. I think that's the idea, right? But, like, it is kind of annoying if, you know, you actually play physical. That something would have, like, a 70% resistance. That is very, very, very harsh. Then we still have to wait for, even after the Ayaka debacle, the incident, as we're going to call it, okay? After the Ayaka incident, we still have to wait for a Kazuha and a Klee rerun. So it's like, even if we get Ayaka, we can, I mean, technically we can do a Lisa Ayaka setup, which will work very similar. And if it works, eh, in the meantime. Imagine they add full elemental resistance and you have to use physical. That'd be great. I would love to see that, because then I can make physical Noelle shine, alright? Since we already know that Mika's coming in the second half, right? Mika's coming in the second half, right? They said they would be rerun with the Ayaka Shenhe thing or whatever. That means I'm gonna have like most likely a physical super buffer. So then I can take advantage, right? Build the greatest physical Noelle. And then also, while we're at it, Machine Gun Goro will rise as the greatest physical DPS archer. Some time to shine. Yeah, I mean, okay. What's gonna matter though is what physical characters get released. Right? Because right now, what physical characters have been released? I think it's only been Eula, right? Because Keqing was there at the start. Razor was there at the start. There hasn't, I mean, I guess Xinyan was Xinyan's physical, actually, yeah. I guess Xinyan was the only character released. I wonder. Yeah, Xinyan's good, though. Xinyan is better now, because of other indirect reasons. And who knows, maybe this Mika character will make Xinyan super great, you know? Like maybe Xinyan just needed a little more attack speed. You wish for Xinyan and then got Zhongli accidentally. Das, that sounds like a happy little accident, you know what I mean? That sounds like a happy little accident to me. Obviously, I'm biased as hell, but it sounds good to me.
見せてくれ。頑張れ。
How many more do we have left over? Probably like 30.
なかなかの収穫だな。
We're not too far off now. We should be almost there. And they have a few more spots left here.
よし。
Alright, let's see.
なかなかの収穫だな。
Is the event fishing round better than all the other ones? I have no idea. I just fish, unfortunately. Also, this is good prep, you know? This is practice for when I go in a couple weeks fishing, you know? Gotta get some practice in now. That way when I go down there, I'm not, you know, rusty as hell. Because surely this translates into actual real-life fishing skill, okay? It surely does. Lots of parallels, okay? Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Also, we need to start getting frogs, too. We gotta start stacking frogs here. I know there's some frogs in this area, so hold up. Let me see. Can I find them? Froggies, where are you? There's one. Oh, there's another one. He's on the run. He disappeared immediately. Oh my god, okay. Out of the 3, I got 1. That's not good. What up, Site? We're completing our fishing achievement today. We have a few left to go here. Just a few, I think, here. Let me see here. Fish. 29 more to go. They gave you a free Prime trial, but you can't use that free Prime to sub Prime. Interesting. Interesting. I guess it's like a workaround. It's like, you know, 10 billion people change countries every year, obviously, so surely giving a free trial is a lot. So they gave you Prime for free, but not the Prime benefits, or at least not all of them. That's interesting. It is weird. But at least you have Prime Video, which I'm still waiting for them to release The Boys and Invincible. Can we get that back, please? I want that. Wait, so how did they know you'd switch locations? Is it because you started ordering to a different place, or did you put in your account, oh, I'm moving to a new place or whatever? Based on credit card? Oh, you have to get another one. Ah, I see. You know, now that I think about it, I should probably be an Inazuma, because I'm pretty sure if I catch 2 fish with Tomo's passive, it doubles up the count. Probably should be doing that. Oh well, we're already here. It's like a faux Prime. It's interesting. So do they give you every benefit except that, basically? Alright, let's try Inazuma trick here. We can get double fish, why not? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well. Except the Prime sub. That is strange. That is mucho strange. Alright, we got lots of fish here. Nice. You need Toma in your party? Actually, you do not. That's one of the nice things about certain passives are permanent passives. You don't need the character in your inventory to actually get the passive. Just owning him, or having a copy of him, I don't know how you want to put it, is enough. Yeah, as long as you're fishing in Inazuma, right now we'll see it. You know, listen, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Passive like that should be account wide. So having a child should give you a permanent 1 level boost to your normal across every character. Therefore, increasing his value 10 times over. Because now you have an actual account buff in child. And then everyone would want a child. Imagine that. They make 5 stars that are universal buffers to your account. Would that be too much? Yeah, they like for example, permanently you get reduced and everything. A couple of them, you know. I want a child. I ended up with 2. You know, I messed around and found out. You know, fucked around, find out, kind of thing. Let's see. I'm trying to get this Toma passive to proc at least 1 so I can like prove it, but it's not doing the thing here. Do the thing, Toma. I think it's a 10% chance or something like that, right? Toma, you're making me look dumb. Come on, proc it, baby, proc it. Proc it. Do you want child too? Yes. Is it by accident or on purpose? Toma, you bastard. Making me look bad here. Hold up, I can prove it. You don't need him on the team to make it work. Yeah, because right now we have discounts on spears. I think claymores too, right? I think there's 3 characters that give discounts on weapons. Accident for extra con. Kinda how mine was too. Except both were accidents basically. This Toma boy doesn't want to make it past it work. Come on, come on. Okay, any one of these days, we're gonna get one of these passes procced, surely. Any one of these, any one of these, any one of these. Come on. I messed up. And now he's running away. Like a coward. Alright, hold up. I promise you it procs. Yeah, because what passes are permanent? Raiden. I guess technically any of the ones that give you either refunded materials or double materials when ascending things. Could also be a thing, like Albedo, for example, Mona. I think Eula has one of those actually too. Those are all account buffs, right? We need more like that, but they need to be combat-based updates or upgrades, okay? Alright. This thing has to proc at least once here. Overworld buff. Well, it's because like getting 2 fish, like, let's be honest here, if you get 2 fish, it's not that OP. You know what I mean? It's not really an account changing effect, you know? I think that's why it's like they're cool with it. Alright, I think this might be the pool where we get it. Listen, we just need all these to double proc. Come on! Oh, bastard. Someone's making me look bad here. Orla, thank you for the follow. I think it's making me look bad here. Hold up. Boom. Boom, look at that bonus right there, see? I was not lying. Toma's passive is universal, even if you don't have him on your team. And we got a random page. Alright, well, shit. I forgot, there's pages you can get while fishing, huh? Crap, I just have to finish that too. But I think it's only in Inazuma you can get the pages. How many are we away now? It's gotta be like 10 or less at this point. Hold up, let's see here. How many are we at? How many are we at? How many are we at? Oh, 5 left. 5 fish left. Alright, there we go. We'll do it on the nighttime pool here. 5 fish left, and then we're done with this achievement. Alright, alright, alright. And we have 4 fish, so if Tomo procs 1 time, we finish on this pool. We just need Tomo to proc 1 time. Surely at least once, come on. Oh, that's a pet one too, that's pretty cool. Boom, there it is. There it is, we got 1 proc, so this pool is the one. This pool is the one where we complete the achievement. Unless it doesn't count as 2, but I think it does count as 2. I guess we'll find out right now. Alright, we're gonna leave the pet one as the final catch here. Oh, listen, this is the one where I don't want it to proc, okay? This one right here specifically is where I don't want it to proc. Thank you. Also, in case you're wondering, I'm pretty sure you actually can proc the Tomo passive, even on a pet fish too, by the way. Alright, here we go. 2k fish achieved, I think. Here. 2k fish achieved. No? No? Oh, I guess it doesn't count as double, I guess. Apparently it does not. Okay, well, shit. Alright, next pool, next pool. How do you tell it's a pet one? It's jumping out of the water. If it's jumping out of the water, it's a pet one. Where's a good place to get this? Let's see here. Where's a cool place? Maybe pets don't count. Maybe you're right. Actually, that's a good point. Maybe pets don't count. Maybe that's what it is. Hold up. Let's find a pet. I'm kind of curious now. Alright, hold up. I'm kind of curious here. If we can find a pet, fish it out, and it doesn't complete it, then we know pets literally do not count for the fish count. Is there a pet in here by chance? Come on, let there be a pet here. Let there be pets. Pet, pet, pet. Anywhere? Pet, 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 pet. Okay, no pets. Well, if they jump, they're a pet, basically. That's the only way to put it. But you'll see when they jump, right? Like, they literally, like, jump out the water like this. That's because it's a pet fish. Alright, we got any jumpers? Any jumpers in here? Any jumpers? Any jumpers at all? No jumpers. Dang it. Okay. Do this one. Listen, this is an important question, okay? Do pet fish count as fishing counts, alright? Do they count? Also, I gotta complete these little bastards here. I'm running low on these two. 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing, you know? Oh look, the initial Hilitrope. I'm pretty sure this is Kabe's roommate, right? This is probably Kabe's roommate, the briefcase gang right here. Alright, pet fish by chance? Anyone? Pet fish? Pet fish, please? No, no pet fish. Dang it, no pet fish. It's Kabe's suitcase, yep. Alright, well, we can't get a jumping fish, then we'll just do the thing then. No jumpers in here, no jumpers, no jumpers. No jumpers. Alright, well, let's complete it then, shall we? Alright, you there, the blue boy, I shall catch you for my 2,000 fish. Boom. Ding, ding, ding. Awesome. Done. That's 100% for the fishing stuff, I'm pretty sure. That should have been the last step. Unless there's like one more achievement, 10k fish out of nowhere. Done. Alright, fishing done. Never again, I guess. Light of day. Oh, I gotta complete that shit too. The Sumeru one's 8%. That's a sad amount to see. Gotta complete this as well. Challenger. At some point. Very proud. Yeah, no, it did not take me too long, sir. It did not take me too long. Alright, let's see here. How many gifted? How many we got here? Logan, Elise, EXO. Wait, 21 hours ago. Okay, so I guess our only reviews right now are Sweeb and Logan, so we can wait a little bit here. Gifts challenge is fun. Is it now? I haven't played this new Mondstadt event yet. I have not played it yet. However, it's time. It is time for the artifact rolling of the week. Oh, and someone said yes. How could I forget someone's dad? Alright? How could I forget? Alright, so we have 4 double crit artifacts that we gotta roll. Alright. 3 of them are on set actually, so that's pretty nice. Not this one though. Let's see here. Let's start rolling these down, shall we? Let's see. What's the least impressive one here? Pyro Cup. Also, how you doing, Dark Umbreon? How you doing? And listen, we need... Oh, okay. Not the type of cup I care about, but we might as well roll it here. This is the piece from last week that almost debated us, okay? It made it to 28 crit damage, and then it just, you know, pooped out HP% on the last upgrade here, so say goodbye to that failure piece. Flat defense 81. Oof, okay, well that is a tiny bit unfortunate. Not a useful piece overall, I would say. We shall eradicate that from our setup here. Actually, that one's decent. Where'd it go? Yeah, get rid of that. Yikes. Yeah, we need flat defense on certain pieces, but not that one. Let's see here. Which one do we not care about? Attack percent timepiece. Why not? Let's roll it. Attack percent timepiece. We'll sacrifice an HP one right here. And we shall see. Yikes. How's it going, Slick? It's going good for us here. We are literally rolling artifacts right now, okay? The best part of the week, the artifact rolling, okay? Looking for those insane substats. So far, it is not going well. I'll be honest. So far, it's not rolling the best that it could be. Okay, not bad, but not how I want it to be, so we'll get rid of that one. Energy recharge, Your Shogun stronger and your Yelan? Hell yeah. I'm currently trying to make Noelle stronger. It is not going great. Alright, the pieces are a little too hard to get at this point. Oof, the opposite of what I wanted. Alright. Let's see here. Oh. Do I want to roll that? Maybe. You're gonna be making a Hyper Bloom team when you get Nahida? Nice. Good news about that, it's pretty easy to build. Ouch. Okay, listen, flat defense is not a bad thing on certain pieces, but right now it's pretty bad. I need crit stats. Good thing about Nahida is she's great. So yeah, that's a good goal. That's a good goal down the line here. Although you could make a Hyper Bloom team with Dendro MC if you wanted to. It's just Nahida's a lot easier. And I think has more damage potential overall. Alright, that's not anything good. Now let's see here. Okay, most of these are now down to 4 lines, right? Yep. This is day one. It's alright. She'll get a rerun eventually. I'm sure it'll come eventually. Hey, listen. The other day I said I wanted flat defense. Now we're kind of getting it. Should I roll it to a 20 just out of curiosity here? I'm curious. Are we going to get 100 flat defense? Is that what's going to happen with these pieces today? Okay, at least it hit defense percent. Okay, okay. These pieces are being funny now, alright? They're being funny. Not haha funny, but funny, I guess. Who's that flat defense piece at? Get out here. Where'd you go? Can't hide from me forever. Where did you go? I know you're here somewhere. There you are. You missed it because you started right after she left. Dang. That does suck. But it's alright though. She'll get a rerun. She did. I think her banner sales did pretty good too, so they're very much incentivized to do it. Alright, let's see here. Random future HP main stat piece here. Double crit line, obviously, so it's about to roll well, obviously, right? Look at that, 3.5. HP. Ah, there it is. Pretty good. I'll roll it, why not? But it could be a 10-20, I'm fine with that. 10-20 sounds good to me. We'll keep it like that. Yep, it's a 10-20. Well, in this case, it's 7.414. That's 1440. That's 42 crit value on a random HP piece. That is some wasted luck for sure. Alright, though. We waste luck like it's no tomorrow. Now, this piece right here, though, listen, this piece needs to roll all crit damage or it's garbage. Okay, attack percent sounds great, but it's not. But it's not. It's gotta be all crit damage here. Alright, alright. Yeet that. Yeet that, absolutely. Get rid of this one. Crit stats out the booty. They hit ER once. Just for shits and giggles. 28% randomly. Alright. Hey, the luck looks okay. We're just missing one or two every now and then. Not too bad. We just need that 1 in 1,000 roll. That's all. Boom. It said no. Okay. 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 Come on. Crit damage. I want crit damage. You know what the worst part is about this one? It's not... It can't be an upgrade. That's the worst part about this one. That's the worst part about this one. Even if it hits crit damage one more time, it can't be an upgrade. The max crit damage this could have is 40.4. Ow. Because the feather is 42 already. So if it gets to 40, hey, that's sick, but it literally can't be an upgrade. It had to be a higher average. Let's see it. We literally just use our 1 in 1,000 luck on a feather. That's a feels bad, man. That's a feels bad, man. Looks sick, but I can't actually use that. I literally can't use that. My current feather is 42 crit damage, so it's literally not an upgrade. We need to have like really high average. Like really high average. That day. The one time we got lucky, it's on the wrong fucking piece. If only it was like a match, because it was 42 crit damage. It would have been actually pretty decent overall. But it wasn't. It was not. It was not at all. Just, yeah, casually 1 in 1,000. I don't even know how I feel about it. Literally not an upgrade. Imagine, hey, listen, if you were to get a 38.9 crit damage piece, would you feel happy? Is it weird that I don't? Is it spoiled of me to not be happy about it? I think it is, huh? I think it's just because I'm spoiled. We are building a crit me eventually. Yeah, see, we're building a crit me, surely. Surely. Alright, that's good though. We saw something pretty rare happen, so the luck must be up tonight, okay? The luck is surely up tonight. What up, Breezy? How you doing? We just rolled a 1 in 1,000 substat. But it's not an upgrade. You want to see it? Look, you want to see what my 1 in 1,000 roll was? Where'd it go? Where is this little bastard at? Where you hiding at? Where you hiding at? Where is it? Right there. 38.9 crit damage, but it's not an upgrade because my current feather is, let's see, who has it? It's 42 crit damage, so I did get lucky, just not lucky enough. Feels bad, man. Alright, we have a few left over. Okay, some double crit potential ones. Already some nice looking ones in general. Crit rate, crit damage, you know. Crit rate, crit damage. Geo onset with all the crit stats. You know, there's some potential here. We have some leftover pieces here to work with. This game be hoeing you? Oh man. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna roll here? Oh wait, alright, the head pieces that I don't care about. Alright, crit damage will never be the correct main set for Noelle, so I don't care about this one realistically. Okay, it looks cool though. It does look cool though. Hold up, let's see if we can hit defense percent one more time. If we could theoretically hit 35 defense percent, I think that looked pretty cool. Honestly, we can probably make this work for one of our Geo characters. Got good crit rate, a lot of defense percent. I mean, it could be a good future piece for all we know. I'll take it, I suppose. It could be a good future piece. You never know. Crit rate, elemental mastery, crit damage. Yeah, listen, hear me out. When we get that Geo Nilu, and I need elemental mastery on my pieces, alright, it's gonna be super pog. Super stupidly pog, alright? Those pieces are weird. Not sure how to feel about them. Not 100% sure how to feel about them. Alright. Yeah, already set. That's right. I'm already set. Alright, this one is like, okay, listen, in general, it's a nice looking piece. Like max, right? If it rolls well, it'll be like a good Ningguang piece. Ideally 35 crit damage or more would be great, though, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind just the casual 35 crit damage, you know, I'd be okay with that, to be honest. And then it rolls pretty average across the board here. It's got good subsets all over the place. Yeah, might as well. It looks like a decent piece. I might as well keep it here. Let's see here. Boom. Yeah, some crit damage. 7, 28 crit value, 10% attack. Yeah, it's like a good all-around piece here. Alright. The final pieces, though. Now then, what is important about these last pieces? Alright, that could theoretically be an upgrade. This could theoretically be an upgrade. This could theoretically be an upgrade. This, I think, can technically be an upgrade if it rolls into crit rate mostly. This can also be an upgrade if it rolls into crit rate mostly. And then obviously, this could also be an upgrade. So, these last pieces are interesting. Alright? These last pieces have interesting potential. game-changing potential in some cases here. Well, if it does that, it doesn't anymore. But there was a shot. Okay. Okay. Well, that one I didn't want to because of the EM, honestly. I was like, please don't be the one. Yeah, so we got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four line start with double crit. 1 onset Geo Goblet as well. So all these are interesting here. Also, my Mantrax, listen, I got another 1 in 1,000 roll. Look at my new feather. You ready? My new feather. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's the little bastard hiding at? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. 38.9 crit damage. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? It would have been had my best onset feather or off-piece feather not already been 42 crit damage. So it's like it looks cool, but it's literally unusable by me. It's a feels bad man kind of moment. Feels bad man kind of moment. Alright, so where should we start? The Geo Goblet? I guess the Petra piece, because it's the least likely to be an upgrade here. So we'll roll this one. Alright, this one will be interesting. Alright, let's see here. Crit stats out the booty. I don't want flat defense. Now, I officially, listen, Mihoyo, I'm gonna make it clear real quick. I officially do not want flat defense on these next pieces, okay? Hell yeah, I'll take it. I'm sure I can find a use for it. I officially decline your subset that I don't want, alright? No more flat defense, please. That give me crit stats out the booty. I mean, it looks decent. I don't think it'll be an upgrade, but I'll roll it because it's a good Geo Goblet. It could be like 30 crit value. I'm sure someone can find use for it. No, it rolled the... No. Bring that back down. No. Not the flat HP. That is now Garbo. We get rid of it. Where'd it go? You. Destroyed. Ye shall be destroyed. Alright, cool. Alright, last 3 pieces. But listen. There's a chance, okay? There's a chance and there's a chance, okay? I think the feather one I have the most, like, hope for. Because feather is... you know, double max crit rate, some attack percent crit damage. This one's literally the same thing, basically. Okay. And then this one, it's like unlikely, you know? It's unlikely, but I think the flower here will be first. Let's see here. We are sacrificing a 37.3 crit value artifact, okay? We are getting rid of a 37.3 crit value artifact just for this one, okay? It is a sign and a way of me to show the Mihoyo gods, okay? That I am making the sacrifice here, okay? Okay. Interesting. Attack percent is not a bad miss. Not a good one either, but one more crit roll won't hurt. Alright. Someone can use that. Surely. Okay, that's not bad. But it's not perfect either. Alright, Geo Goblet time. Listen, the most ideal outcome for this goblet here is all crit damage, okay? All crit damage. And in order to show that we care, we're giving away a Geo damage goblet, okay? We need it to be full crit damage for it to be good. Alright? If it happens to roll full crit damage and we get like 40%, I will be extremely happy. I mean, the alternative would be all crit rate, but I don't know. No. Unfortunate, I would say. Unfortunate. It could be 14.5, 35-ish crit value. No, I don't. Okay, well, there's one piece left. Okay, there's one piece left here. That's not bad, but it's not good either. Damn, okay. There is one piece left of hope, okay? The final piece. The final piece of hope here. Alright? Listen, this would be nice, okay? This would be nice if it was crit rate. A lot of it. Just a lot of crit rate. Just give me like 22 crit rate and I'll be happy. I don't even need 23 crit rate. Okay, I just need 22. Like, I'm not going to be too greedy here. That's too much. That's too much. Okay, how many more? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, straight 20 here. Listen, I believe, okay? I believe in upgrades here. Come on, give me an upgrade here. Actually, you know what? You guys get to check it out first. You guys get to see it first. Tell me if it rolls well. I'll base it on chat's reaction here, okay? You get to see it first. Here you go, okay? Y'all ready? You guys let me know. Let's see if it turtles good or not. Full crit rate would be good. Give me some good news, come on. Oh, I see the first message already. That's a no, huh? Ooh! Ouch. I said no flat defense. I said no flat defense, Mihoyo, you bastards. That is a painful piece to look at. It actually hurts to look at. Ouch. It did indeed roll all into like one stat essentially. It missed one. But ow. That... Where is it? Let's look at it one more time here. Look at it one more time. Look at it and feast your eyes here. Where's that 100 flat defense at? Let's see here. Where to go? Where to go? Did I miss it? Hold up. Where is it? Is my mind just like blanking it out here? My mind like, you don't want to see it. So I'm not gonna, there it is. Yeah, get rid of that. Oh my god, flat defense here. 100 flat defense is Pog, yeah. Is that how it works? Your newest ones are at the top? I had no idea, actually I literally had no idea about that. I thought it was based on starting quality. Alright, well, shit. Can I cope out on any of these? Can I cope out on any of these here? %19 defense. No, thank you. Alright, there's got to be at least one piece on here that I can cope out on early. Crit damage? Why not? Okay, well that's enough copium. I guess it was not meant to be. We did get a 1 in 1,000 though. Ultimately, we did get a 1 in 1,000, so I can't say it was a bad day, right? We did hit that 1 in 1,000 lottery on a single piece up here. Which is up here somewhere, 38.9 crit damage, which is pretty nice, obviously. And then the other day, apparently we got like a 16% crit rate piece. Don't remember that happening, but alright. Can't complain. I will complain though, obviously, no matter what. Max attack percent, max defense percent, max energy recharge. It's a good piece. It's a good piece regardless, okay? It's just not better than my current 42 is the one thing. My current 42 does not get outshined by it, and I doubt the 5% attack makes up for the extra, what would it be, like 3.1 extra crit damage? Hell no. I hate Magu Kenki. I don't. I have nothing personal against him. Mostly because he's easy to beat with my Geo teams, hell yeah. Alright. Now the only thing we can do is drown our sorrows in reviews, okay? We're gonna have to hide the pain away with reviews. We had 5 really potentially amazing artifacts and it kind of just went badly. 100th Beto main? Hell yeah. How's it going, Justine? Oh, and we should wail a little bit too. It's only ideal. To make myself feel better, let's buy some wishes here. There, we bought 40 more wishes to make myself feel better. We only have 182. Alright, we're on our road to 300 wishes. Alright, hold up. I know what'll cheer me up. Running a random domain to prove that Noelle is not weak, okay? Oh no, yeah, so the current list right here, we got, so someone's dad, Logan, Sweeboo, and Fabrizi on the list here. We'll go ahead and get those started soon here. It's alright, it's alright. Flat defense. Flat defense is good, okay? Flat defense is good. I wanted it. I legitimately wanted flat defense, alright? I would assume it'd be the pirate mommy, but I guess we'll see. You never know. Alright. Yay, two cycled it, nice. I like that I can 2-cycle it very comfortably, it's very nice. Just 8 attacks to kill the boss, very nice. Should we go for more ER focused build or stay defense and crit? I'll be honest, when you play co-op, everyone is pretty greedy typically, so most people will run DPSs that don't really generate particles. So, I'll be honest, you might want to throw on like an ER timepiece, or even run a Favonius with your defensive stats. Like any one of those two setups would probably work just fine. Just because like you really need to be able to self battery in co-op here. You could just do Favonius Greatsword. It's like, cause it's like the likelihood of you getting a team that batteries you directly is pretty low. It is pretty low. Alright, let's see. So someone's dad, listen, I'm gonna need that UID from you though, because it has been a while here. Justine, unfortunately, because you need to take damage to get the damage. Actually, wait, do you need to take damage? Wait, hold up. You need to get hits or take damage for the passive. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, see, we don't take damage on Noelle. That's like the one thing. Can't really use the passive, unfortunately. Can't use the passive because we just don't take damage. That's like the downside to that. And overall, based on the numbers, it is not that great of a weapon compared to other weapons. If you want a crit rate claymore, the actual battle pass one is better. What if it's the wolfhounds? Well, they typically only run the wolfhounds on like 1 or 2 floors of the abyss, and the wolfhounds themselves are pretty rare enemies. So I wouldn't say it's like, hey, you want to have like a really good weapon for this specific occasion. Get the read. It's like, no, unfortunately not. It is based around an attack character, not a defense character like Noelle or Ito. Just because if you think about it, the Serpent Spine, right, has 27.6 crit. So it's got a little bit less crit rate on it, but the passive is 50% damage bonus universal, which is more valuable than an additional possibly 20 to 40% attack boost. So you know. I wish, I mean, listen, I hope we never get a better weapon than the Red Horn. If you want a weapon for Noelle, Red Horn would be your call. It's like, if you're going 5-star, at that point, go for Red Horn. Alright, Nova, someone's dad here. Alright, now who did you want from back then? What review has been cooking here for a while? What was the character? Mommy main? Nice. With only mommy characters? Hell yeah. Listen, your playstyle is pretty common around the Genshin community here. See, that's good here. Listen, surely you have a favorite child, alright? You must have, listen, everyone has a favorite child, don't lie. It's like one of these is loved a little bit more than the other. You just like, you're in denial if it's not true. Yelan's your favorite? That's enough information right there. Don't comment on Asia. Oh, okay, fair enough. I guess maybe I'm being biased here. Ooh, it's R4, Simulacra. Ooh, interesting. Not R5, interesting. Wait. Hey, okay. I see. Alright, you R4'd and C6'd her, but you didn't go too hard on the talents. I am surprised. Normally, you know, if you get to like the point where you're C6ing, R5ing a character-ish, usually people have like, you know, crown stats at the same time too. Haven't gotten the drops. Oh, okay, so it's more recent. Okay, got it. Alright, okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So that will be crowned eventually. That will be crowned eventually from what I see. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Okay, interesting. Listen, I'll be honest, you breathe on the enemies, they kind of die, but we'll check it out anyways here. Now then, for the most part, with Yelan, she typically is an off-field DPS here. I think C6 makes her an on-field DPS if you really wanted to. Regardless, the stats are about the same. You want crit rate, crit damage, attack, oh no, sorry, not attack percent. Crit rate, crit damage, HP percent. You typically don't want defense, EM, or attack percent, okay? ER is also optional, but usually in the subsets, you want to have at least 20%. That way you have like at least 140 with your total passive here. Yeah, like that. Okay, good start here. Let's see here, a 10, 20 almost. Alright, so 34.2 crit value. The one miss roll was energy recharge, which is absolutely valuable. Okay, cool. So all 4 upgrades are, well, upgrades. That's pretty nice. So it's a 7 value roll piece off the rip here. Okay, pretty straightforward. Nothing too, I mean, it is kind of crazy, but nothing too crazy. Alright, the next piece is pretty interesting here. So again, all the stats are useful. Flat HP, while not the best stat, still a useful stat. The energy recharge max roll will always be nice. Any amount of HP percent is good for her as well. And it looks like 3 of your 4 upgrades are crit. Yep, crits. So that's pretty nice as well. 26 crit value, so hey, looks pretty good all around the board. Nothing wasted here. It is again another 7 value roll piece, which is pretty good yet again. Okay. Pretty straightforward start here. Nothing insane. I mean, this one's pretty nice, but nothing insane. Yeah, see, this is closer to insane. So HP main stat, obviously. Once you get to like, I think past C1, and you have double E, you're able to get away with less ER as a whole. So HP percent, 9, 14, 19.4. So 41.2 crit value on their off piece here. That is indeed an off piece. But we don't care about the attack percent of the defense, but damn, okay. 40% crit value on any piece is nutty. So that is pretty nice. Alright. Now the goblet is on set and the headpiece is on set too. For the goblet on set here. Alright. Attack percent, we don't care about defense, we don't care about EM, we don't care about... Okay, so for the most part, this Hydro Goblet, the value is in the fact that it's on set, right? That's very valuable. And it's got 3 rolls of crit, which is what I'm looking for usually at the minimum, which you do have right there, 3 rolls of crit rate. So it's a pretty okay goblet. Pretty okay goblet. Well, good, not okay. Good goblets. The headpiece is alright, very nice. I see 2 upgrades, 1 upgrade, 1 upgrade, so it is a 3-line start with 4 out of 4 upgrades, so everything is useful. Dodging flat defense was your only goal. Listen, you wouldn't believe this, but some people actually go for like 100 flat defense or more because it's actually pretty optimal in a lot of cases, okay? Those are, you know, the 100 flat defense subsets are pretty pog, not gonna lie. You know, it wouldn't have been too bad to miss into flat defense. Alright, interesting. 45.9, 90, 91.8. 196 crit value. Very nice. 196 crit value, 30% energy recharge. 44 elemental mastery. Very nice. 7242, okay, pretty nutty. 150 ER, so that's enough for sure. You need the sands you're using? Yeah, because that sands is 41.2 crit value, so it's pretty nice. It is very nice. Alright, so, let's see here. Alright, I think I have a pretty good idea now. So 196 crit value normally puts you in the 7 range. Which is pretty normal here around that. But you're with the extra HP percent you do have, which is what? How much extra HP percent do you have here? 10% there. 25, around 25% extra HP here. That'll boost you up to the 8, and then your very nice 150 total ER or 30 in substats right here. I do value a lot here. I'm actually going to boost you up another point for that. So you're going to go from a 7 to a 9. Alright. We're going to start you at a 9. Alright. 140 crit value in total or in artifact stats? Because I'm looking at the crit value for the artifact stats right here. And it's 196 for you. Okay, so 9 to start off with, okay. 9 to start. Now, do you deserve the 9, though, is the question here. Adventure rank 56. Okay. So you need max stamina. Good. After that, the skill check real quick. 69, 404, 420, or 777. You already know. But do you have it? Alright, I see a 69 in your total defense, so there you go, that's a pass. You have a 69 in your UID, that's also a pass. And then you have a 420 birthday on Yelan, which is the secret pass, but it does count. So all around, you pass. So for me today, someone's dad based on your artifact quality, not the character as a whole. I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10, alright? 9 out of 10. Because there's still a little bit of improvement left over in your artifacts if you really wanted to. There is still a little bit of room for improvement. But to be fair, I think with this and your R4 weapon, it doesn't really matter. Like you don't need, I don't think you need more power. Your artifact quality could be like a 4 and you'd still end up with like 10 out of 10 damage, you know what I mean? But hey, if you want to max out, go for it. If you want to see what the disgusting upper limits of Genshin, hey, Yelan is definitely one of those characters. Alright, next. Orange on your Yelan. You're trying to get to 240, right? No way. Thank you for the follow. Alright, well that's a good goal. That'll be a fun goal too. Try and see if you can get like 90% crit rate or more. That's really important. You solo abyss runs? God damn. God damn. Justine, there is a line for reviews. There were just people ahead of you, that's all. So right now the line is, that appears to be Logan, then Sweaboo, then Fabrizi, and then it's you. It's just that people line up for the reviews and then we go in order. We go in order, that's all. What am I doing? Whoops. What up, not mine? Might be easier. Nah, it doesn't take too long to swap servers, you know? And I like the idea of just, you know, first come, first serve. So if you're here early to redeem, hey, you get to be early. If you're, you know, later in the night, you just gotta wait, you know? Same difference here. Logan, you wanted me to check out Sino, but I don't know if you really want me to check out Sino, or this whole time, did you actually just want me to check out that you now have 885 achievements, alright? Maybe that's what it was here. Logan back to show off his glad timepiece. You never know. Maybe. On the Sino, let's see here. The legendary. Ah, it isn't there. Whoa. Wouldn't it be better to use the Enka Mo? Yeah, I do. I have considered using that, but since it's a review, I like breaking down each individual piece. And when you bring up the Enka network, it shows you everything at once, right? So it's a little bit harder to keep track. So let's say there's someone new in here or someone who's trying to learn a character. If I give them just a large block of stats, they are going to be more likely confused by it and be really helped, right? Versus if I can break down pieces individually, it's a lot easier, you know? And then I can kind of explain like, oh, this is good for that reason kind of thing, you know? It's just, it's also more fun this way too. Because then each of these pieces is a little surprise, you know? You don't know what you're going to get, right? You just don't know what you're going to get. Alright, Deathmatch R5. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I do know this piece kind of flops around too, the Deathmatch. Great weapon for many of the spear DPSs. After that, listen, Logan, it's a Sino. Okay, we need that crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, elemental mastery, energy recharge. We don't want defense HP for the most part. Alright, what do you got here, sir? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it appears to be a 3-line start with 4 upgrades. 3 of which were good. The flat attack, not a bad thing, but not a great thing either. Double max crit rate roll, always nice to see, and double max energy recharge roll. Now, Sino is like a free DPS for his burst, meaning you need to use his burst, and then you need to not swap off of him for his whole burst duration, which I think is between 15 and 18 seconds, I'm not 100% sure. So the energy recharge is quite useful, because you do need to be able to get your burst back within that 15 to 18 second window, right? So ER is quite important. This one is a 28.8 crit value artifact piece, almost 30 CB with 13 ER to start off with. Very nice. Might be 18, I think it was 18. The next piece, okay, pretty simple, nothing too crazy here. Mostly crit damage and EM. It appears that you had 4 upgrades available and 3 of them ended up becoming somewhat useful. Now, very importantly, EM is important for Sino. He is like an aggravate type of character. But the only problem is that without his signature weapon, EM is like a really low scaling stat for the most part. It does still give damage bonus, obviously, no matter what. But truly, without his signature weapon, it's entirely different. But it doesn't hurt, okay? So 5 upgrades overall on that bad boy. Not bad. Alright, the timepiece is... Okay, cool. Attack percent. Good. Good, good, good. Didn't you just pull his spear, Logan? Oh yeah, didn't you? Or did you get the paddle? Maybe you got the paddle. They look very similar. Attack percent, main stat, good. If you don't have his signature weapon for Sino, you don't want to be running Elemental Mastery for the timepiece, you go for attack percent. Now this one's pretty good though, so Elemental Mastery max roll, almost 3 max crit damage rolls as well. And then the rest of the misses were flat attack, which is slightly better than flat defense, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Like about 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 5 rolls of value more or less on this piece. Not too bad. Okay, it's pretty simple so far. Your Electro Goblet here. Electro Goblet's looking quite nice. 10.5, 21, 32, 33.4. So 33 crit value on your off piece here is pretty good. He had 1 miss roll, so it was a 3-line start with 3 out of 4 upgrades. So it's pretty simple. Nothing too crazy here. Anything over 30, that was usually pretty good. Yes, no way. Alright. Then for the headpiece, we got the triple crit rate, double attack percent, max roll, and some energy recharge. Very nice. So every single upgrade here is useful. It looks like you ended up with 3 and 1, so a 3-line start with 4 out of 4 upgrades. Alright, cool. Double max attack percent too. Okay, beautiful. Alright, Logan, it's pretty simple. You have good stats, you get a good score, right? So what is this? 58.4. 170, 187, 188.2 crit value, I believe here. Yeah, 188.2 crit value. Very nice. 17 energy recharge. A little bit on the lower side, but I'm sure it should be enough, depending on your team comp here. And then 72-18. Okay, pretty good, pretty consistent. A little bit under 1-3 ratio, so I like that. 148 energy, elemental mastery here. Interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, a pretty simple set. Nothing too insane. Still pretty good, though. Alright, Logan, we're going to go ahead and judge your character, shall we? So at your current build value, normally a 7 would be a good starting point for you. However, You do have a decent amount, I think, of extra attack percent somewhere, or am I crazy? I'm actually crazy. So you have some attack percent and a decent amount of energy recharge. So you know what? I think I'm going to start you off at an 8, okay? Just because he is consistent for the most part. All right, 8 out of 10, Logan, to start off with here. Now then, sure. Do you have a max stamina? Yep. Okay, good. After that, Logan, the 69, 404, 420, or 777 check. All right. Let's see if you got it. Almost on the elemental mastery. Almost on the crystallize. Not quite anywhere here. I mean, the achievement looks pog here, but not quite just yet, okay? Now then, listen, Logan, you kind of failed the skill check here. I do have to remove a point. However, your side will still be a 7 out of 10. Alright, and what's more important is no matter what I give you, you still have 885 achievements, so congrats. I think for the time being, you have one of the highest in my friends list. You do have one of the highest in my friends list. I don't know if anyone's beaten you yet, but you're up there for sure. Did you start him at a 9? I don't think so. I think I started him off at a 7, boosted him up to an 8, I think. Or it should have been 8. It should have been 7 to 8. Based on the crit value, it should have been 7 to 8. It should have been. At least that's what I meant. 7 though. 7 will be good. Alright, cool. 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, look at that. 885. I think the current highest available, or I think the highest total available is 8. I think it's 899. I think the highest currently achieved by a few people is 891, so he's pretty close. He is pretty close. Oh, so how you doing, Odarnok? How you doing? All right. Weeaboo with the Miku. Nice. Nice. Okay, we haven't seen this one in a bit here. We got the Miko review. Alright, what's new on the Miko, I wonder? Let's see here. Oh, fourth bait. My bad. My bad. Okay, he'll be back eventually. Got the Aqua Simulacra R1. Weeb, I must say, I am very proud of you, okay? I know that when Yelan was around, it was very tempting, but you resisted, okay? Good job. Good job. Alright, that aside, what do you got here? What do you got here? That crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, elemental mastery, and recharge. All that good stuff, right? All that good stuff here. Ooh, okay. Okay, 4-line start here. It appears to be 4 out of 5 upgrades to the crit. The 1 missed was applied attack, which is obviously ever so slightly better than defense percent for sure. 41.2 crit value on the first piece already. Damn, okay. Okay, almost a god roll right off the start here. And then again, almost nearly a different god roll with 1 missed overall. Between HP and defense, neither one really was better, so what we have left over to look at is this 15, 29.5, 44, 45. I think it's 45.1 crit value. Is that correct? 45.1 crit value? Yeah. 45.1 crit value with only 4 upgrades. So this is actually pretty high average here. Double max crit damage roll, and I think the max crit rate is 15.6, so it only missed the max roll by 2. Or it missed max roll twice. So it's actually pretty nutty. Damn, okay. 45 and 41 already. 43 average on the first 2 pieces. Goddamn. Then this bad boy right here, the Elemental Mastery off piece here. Now I do remember this being a 3-line here, so you actually did get 3 max crit rate upgrades here, and then the 1 miss was energy recharge. This bad boy right here is 31.1, 38, 39, 38.9 crit value, so almost 40 crit value on this bad boy as well. And again, you missed once, and fortunately, ER is way more valuable than defense percent. Best pieces on your account? I can believe it. You have 41, 45, and 39. You're like at 42, 41 crit damage average already, and we're on the 3 pieces already. Alright, let's see how it keeps going here. Now this is probably a nutty-ass Dendro Goblet onset, right? Okay, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. If you think about it, if you care about Forest Babe, right? If you care about him, then you want him to not get hurt, right? Early, right? So then obviously building defensive to make sure he doesn't die is very important, okay? Because if he dies, it hurts, you know? So it's better to do it that way, in my opinion. Alright, I like your idea. Sacrifice some damage for some safety, okay? And I think, like, you know, realistically, Tighnari would choose to play safer when it comes to, like, combat situations than, you know, be like a trick shot master or something, you know? So you know what? It's lower accurate if anything. But still, 2 rolls of crit damage does give you some value no matter what, so hey, you got that going for you, okay? At least it's 2 rolls and it's onset, so it allows you to have pieces like this, for example, okay? Because you have this goblet, it allows you to have this off piece right here, okay? It's a give and take kind of thing, right? It's give and take kind of thing here. Yeah, and Dendro Cups have not been around for too long, and at least your headpiece is nutty as hell. You got that crit damage for that big PP damage. You got the 3 upgrades of crit rate, 1 missing the flat defense. Well, obviously you didn't want flat defense. At least your attack percent roll is the most it can be, which is 5.8. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Actually pretty good. Alright. Okay, cool. Pretty great overall here. 56.4 here. 111.9. 112. 112.8. So 234.7. Am I getting that right? That can't be right. Hold up. 224, I think, actually. Yeah, 224.7. There we go. About to say, that seems a little bit off. 224, basically 225 crit value, some energy recharge. A nice amount of elemental mastery from the timepiece here. Very nice. And a total of 61 to 250. And I need you to tell me, Sweep, how much crit rate do you gain from your Constellation 1 passive? Was it 15% or was it 12%? Because currently it's definitely a little stacked in one direction. It's like a 1 to 4 ratio. But if you get an additional, okay, 15%, alright, then obviously you'd be like at 76, putting you closer to, what would that be? It's like 1 to 3.3, so that's actually a lot better. So very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, cool. Yummy. Alright. Alright. Shall we? Now then, let's see here. It is time to judge your Tighnari on the artifact quality. Now, Sweep, your crit value is easily a 9, and you are close to a 10. Well, 11 crit value points, so like 2 upgrades basically. However, I normally try and find a way to boost, but unfortunately, since your only like additional subset in the entire build is mostly just this 1 flat attack percent, I think actually, or this attack percent, I think for the most part, I can't justify boosting up to that 10 just yet. I think the 10 will happen when you get your actual Dendro Cup, okay? When you get that Dendro Cup will be the same day you literally get your 10 out of 10 from me, okay? So 9 out of 10 today to start off with, and then we're gonna skill check you. You already know. Max stamina, okay. Max stamina, there it is, boom. At 69, 404, 420, 777 check, okay? That is also very important. I don't know if you have it though. I don't know if you are skilled enough to have it. Is the real issue here. Alright? Let's see here. Damn. No skill check pass from the looks of it. Damn, okay, no skill check pass that I see here, unfortunately. I might be blind. Well, actually, no, I lied. No, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Listen, my favorite convenience store is the 7-Eleven, unironically, okay? I actually do go to it every now and then. It is the one I trust, okay? I don't care what part of the country I'm in. If there's a 7-Eleven, I'm gonna visit it, okay? I'm willing to make a temporary pass because I do it every now and then, okay? 7-Eleven is cool with me. We'll leave it as it currently is as a pass, okay? We're not gonna add it, but it is an exception here because it's a pretty uncommon number here. Alright, that aside then. That means you will pass today on a technicality, okay? On a technicality here, okay? 9 out of 10. Alright, 9 out of 10. You gotta get that 10 eventually, okay? What up, Exo? How you doing? Look, 7-Eleven, my favorite convenience store. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're making progress here. Fabrizi. And then Justine. Let's see here. So Fabrizi, you said help your Hu-Tao. How am I supposed to help your Hu-Tao? Your Hu-Tao can help herself. Let's see here. Where's the Fabrizi at? I thought you were 60. Hold up. Am I crazy? Nope, 58. There we go. Can I see your Noel build? Yeah, why not? But we wait for Fabrizi to show up here. Alright, so let me just show it off real quick. You already know we gotta run a domain real quick here. We gotta run a domain real quick here, okay? For evidence of the goodness. Alright, hold up. We'll run a quick domain. I promise you it won't take too long. I promise you it won't take too long. This run up here actually takes longer than the clear. We didn't do it in 8 hits. Feels bad, man. Fallen off. Fallen off, unfortunately. Alright, so for the build, for the most part, it is an R5 Red Horn, but you would be surprised how little that matters. It is insanely unimportant, but it does make a small difference. The stats are mostly crit rate and energy recharge focused for consistency. A lot of defense percent in there as well. And then for the headpiece, it's crit rate with defense percent. And I already have 198 crit damage in the build. So I don't really need too much more, so the defense percent is actually a little more valuable overall. And it's 82 to 198 at the time. I'm trying to make it 99 to 198, but those crit rate upgrades are slow. Very slow. Is this Dia evolving in the right direction? We'll see. Alright, so hold up. So we're going to go over to Breezy real quick here. Breezy. Let's go ahead. There it is. Aesthetics wise, I've always said that if we could use skins for weapons, I would probably throw on the Unforged for Noelle, as I think it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty sick, you know what I mean? Now then, Breezy, what are you doing? You went for the 2-piece Wanderers, 2-piece Crimson Witch, which I can see working. Extra pyro damage bonus, and the EM is great for the vape, obviously. But it's not a very common way of doing it. They have a wonderful night sweep. Thank you for your support, sir. Appreciate it every time. Okay, so what are you doing here? Mostly crit stats? Okay, cool. We're basically looking for mostly crit stats, alright? You're saying the strong box is not good for you? Dog, listen, you literally have a 3-line god roll here. Energy recharge, great for Hu-Tao. At least if you're running a burst setup, which you realistically should be using your burst if you are running a vape comp. Yeah, the bell looks pretty sick. I will say I actually do use the bell every now and then just to prove a point. That the bell is not that bad, right? That's like the point basically, right? 14 crit rate. Yeah, so 4 upgrades of crit overall, which is pretty nice. 40 crit value and attack percent. So everything here is useful to Hu Tao. With a 3-line start, it means it is 8 rolls of value basically, so that's pretty good. Alright, great start here. The next one is, okay, yeah, again, pretty nutty crit value. All 4 upgrades of crit yet again. 17.8. 37, 38 crit value on this one, and the max HP flat and the HP percent are somewhat useful to her. As you do have Staff of Homa, HP percent is a bit more valuable than it normally would be. So this is a quite nice piece here. 7 rolls of value more or less on this one too. Okay, so far the pieces are stacked. Very stacked. Extremely stacked. But what happens here? Okay. HP main stat, which is the correct thing usually. What appears to be again 4 upgrades of crit with 1 miss into defense. 39 crit value, I think. Yeah, 39.6 crit value, so that's actually pretty insane too. Okay, Breezy so far. Listen, whatever you got these pieces from, they were very nice, okay? These are nutty ass pieces. But these right here, oh, come on. You can't tell me it hasn't been nice to you. That's an onset Pyro Goblet. 4 rolls of crits, 2 extra upgrades of attack percent, which is not that bad on Hu Tao. It is still somewhat useful. Even the flat attack has value, no matter what. 14.8, 25, 26.5, I think, crit value. So that's pretty good. For a goblet, around 19 crit value is usually pretty okay. So you're a bit above that, and the additional attack percent will ultimately give you more power. So I don't see that being a bad piece. It's just, you know, obviously it would have been nice if it rolled into all crit, but it's still useful. Pretty nice. And the headpiece is, what do you mean? Hold up, you said it wasn't being good to you. These are literally good pieces. Actually, a bit above that too. This piece especially, because normally good is 3 rolls of crit. And if you get extra substats, it becomes like really good. And you have additional attack percent and elemental mastery for the vape comp. I don't see a problem with that. And on top of that, flat HP, a bit of a meme here, obviously, but it has value for Hu Tao at least, so I don't really see a problem with that either. So that's pretty good too. Your standards are insanely high, but I like it. Standards are high, but I do like the idea here. But yeah, I guess I don't see anything wrong with the Hu Tao. Not sure how I can help you realistically here. I think the only thing I would say is maybe people do like to run Crimson Witch 4-piece set, which if you're saying it doesn't treat you that well in that regard, because obviously you got to replace like a 40 crit value flower, a 38 crit value feather, or potentially a 40 crit value timepiece, and maybe, yeah, it'll be a bit hard down the line, but I'm sure with enough grinding you can do it eventually. Alright, damn, okay. Now then, let's see what you're at here. 136.8. You have the feather. Ooh, okay, so you're just missing the flower then. Okay, to be fair though, this flower is 8 rolls of value, so everything here is useful. Yeah, I would say your timepiece might be easier to replace, but it is, you know, 40 crit value as well. They're both 40 crit value, it's just this one has the additional subset that matter. But it'd be pretty hard to change, but hey, I'm sure you can make it work. Alright, so 136.8, so you have 227.7 crit value. Nice. Energy recharge of 4%, doesn't really matter what you have. 73, 235, okay, not bad. That's like a 1 to 3.2 ratio, so that's not too high up there. EM of 124 is nice. Alright. Okay, so at your current crit value, you're right in the middle range of the 9s typically, alright? Now then, can I justify giving you more? So your attack percent is 5, 20, 30% extra attack. Your HP is 4. 4 mostly, around 5%. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Since you're not too far off of the 10 range here, which would just basically be one more upgrade of crit at this point, literally, like literally one more crit upgrade would put you in the 10 range. I think what's more valuable, 7.8 crit damage or 30% attack? You know what I mean? Like ideally, what's more valuable? I would assume the 30% attack is more valuable as a whole. So for that reason, should you 90 her? Yeah, you should. She's a DPS. She's an actual frontline DPS. It would be very useful to actually level her up. Even ascending her for that additional, I think it's like 5 crit damage you end up getting. You know, you get to that 240 mark right there. Boom. She is a character worth level 90, if that's what you're asking. And then yeah, I mean, if you really want to take it even further, obviously leveling these bad boys up could be quite useful, as obviously these are her 2 main stats right here. Alright, that aside, at this time, I am willing to start you off at a 10, okay? I am willing to start you off at a 10, alright? Because, you know, you were like 1 crit rate upgrade away from 10, and you have 30% additional attack, so that has to be worth something to me. That aside here, listen, we got a skill check you, okay? The Breeze, you got that max stamina life, good. Your adventure rank 58, good. Then, listen, the 69, 404, 420, and 777 check. So on the first piece, you actually have 40.4 crit value. So you actually have the first pass already. So that's already 1 pass. Do you have more than 1 though? Almost on the crit rate, but not quite. Your EM though, I'm pretty sure the total, yeah, has a 46.9, so 6.9 right there on the spread. So that is 2 passes right there. Don't have the materials for it? Yeah, I know. I also, listen, I need to kill 3 bosses tomorrow because I haven't done it all week. Alright, Fabrizi. 2 passes in the whole build here, 10 out of 10, and you get to keep it. 10 out of 10. Woo! Alright, you get that from me. There isn't much else you can improve on your Hu Tao realistically. It's just other than changing out to maybe another 4-piece set. That's about it realistically. This is a doozy. Yeah, listen. I think the only part that is annoying are the Kenkis and the little Phoenix with the Scorpion fight. They were pretty annoying. And I had a shield. That didn't affect me, but they were like pushing me around, which is kind of annoying. You guys need that Crimson Sands? Hell yeah. I can't wait to see it. I'm sure you'll get it. You just need a 40 crit value Crimson Sands. It shouldn't be that hard. Surely it shouldn't be that hard. Amber's holding it down. If she was here, I'd check it out. Triple Kenki is easy, especially compared to solo. With just 1 or Farzan? Yeah. 4 months into Gilded without a 30 crit value Sands? Yeah. I know how it is. Well, actually, I don't think I know how it is because I got pretty lucky early on with my Gladiator pieces. Yeah, I'm alright. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me for Breezy. Alright, Justine, thank you for your patience. Yeah, but the Magu Kenki stand-up only takes like, what, 9 seconds? It's not too bad, right? I guess it is something, ultimately. I guess it is something, ultimately. I can't wait for the next boss mechanic where it's like, they throw in Ajdaha, and he's got all his own vulnerability. Did you guys... Okay, I think I saw it on Reddit. The speedrun for Ajdaha is 1 minute and 31 seconds. Right? And just in case you're wondering how long does the fight get extended because of the invulnerability, the person only attacks for 9 seconds out of that 1 minute and 31. So the only reason it takes so long is because there's literally phases of invulnerability that you have to go through. I can't wait for them to put Ajdaha in the Abyss, and it's like, it's gonna take you 1 minute 25 of AFKing before you get to damage him. That boost. Yeah, that boost is annoying. Alright, cult member of the Ara Ara Supremacy Club. I see, there is indeed a lot of Ara Ara-ing going on here. Looks like a double Ara Ara team to me at least. Alright, very interesting, very nice. Okay, nice. And this one was for the Beidou. The one 4-star character in the mix here. Mia for your nightly review. Alright, got it. The luxurious Sea Lord. Ooh, okay, that's what smelled fishy. It wasn't the ocean. It was the fish we pulled out of it. Yeah, you got the Scarab boss fight first half, and then Aizha the second half, yep. Remin clear time, by the way. D6, triple crown, alright, everything looks great. Alright. Thank you, Praetor. Alright, so typically Beidou is an off-field DPS character here. That's usually her build. If that is the case, we are looking for a mixture of crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, energy recharge especially. We usually don't want elemental mastery, HP, or defense, alright? So we start off here. Ooh, okay, good start here. Kinda want to give her the Black Cliff, but then he will be 1 out of 8, so okay, fair enough. Alright, cool. So looking at this here, okay, mostly crit stats with the 1 miss being attack percent, so it is a 3-line start with 3 upgrades of crit and 1 attack percent, which is pretty good, obviously. That puts you at, I think, 32.4 crit value. Yeah, 33.4 crit value, so over 30 crit value on the first piece. And your 1 miss being attack percent is great because obviously HP percent won't really do much for you. So it's a pretty good start. 7 roll value, I think, right? 3, 2, 5, yep, 7 roll value on the first one. Ooh, a high stat, nice. 30 crit damage, so that should be 4 upgrades, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, that is 4 upgrades of crit damage. That's a 1 out of 256, so it's pretty rare. It's a total of 35.7 crit value, I believe. Yeah, 35.7 crit value, so it's pretty high up there as well. The energy recharge is absolutely useful, and then we don't care about the HP percent, so what is that? 6 rolls of value, I think? Or 7 rolls of value. Yeah, around 6 rolls of value on this piece right here. Now, the crit damage is 30.3, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. So if you get lucky and you get really high averages, you get 30.3 with 4 rolls in total. But if you get a little bit unlucky and you get low average rolls, with 5 rolls you get 30.3. So this one, unfortunately, is on that unfortunate side where it's like 4 upgrades, so it's 5 rolls in total. But still, the end result is, 35 crit value. You finally figured out your Sayu team? Ooh, interesting. I wonder what it chose to be here. What up, Ripe? How you doing? Still take it? Yeah, no, trust me. The end result is still great. The end result is still 35 crit value. Ooh, okay. Attack percent onset, good. I'm sure some people like to go for energy recharge for the passive here. But if not, 40 crit value. So what appears to be 4 upgrades, 1 missed the defense here. Didn't really matter what you missed into for the most part. The crit value is still insane. That's, again, listen. No matter what the piece, 40 crit value is going to be insane. The sand kind of feels bad. Well, for the time being, 40, it's going to be a lot of power to your actual damage, right? That's what matters here. I would assume energy recharge would still be a better piece overall, just for consistency for Beidou, because she does have an 80 burst cost, right? It's going good. It's going good. You went for Sayu, Farazan, Mona, and Zhongli. Ooh, nice. Okay, you went back with Daddy Schlongli. Hell yeah. That's the part I'm happy about. Your Electro off-piece here. Ooh, fantastic. Okay. 21.8, 35, 36.5 crit value. So that's a lot of crit value. 1 miss roll into energy recharge, which is great for Beidou, especially for the set as well. You do get a lot of bonus from that. And then the flat defense we don't care about. You have good practice on her full counter. Okay, cool. So then you get full particles from it, so it does help a little bit. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, that is definitely an off-piece though. Listen, if your off-piece isn't 30 crit value, or rather, I guess the best way to put it, if your off-piece is 30 crit value or more, it's really good. Alright? That is really good. And the headpiece here. Alright, beautiful. Some more energy recharge to round it out. 2 upgrades of crit damage, and then we don't care about the defense here, so we have 5 rolls of value on the headpiece here. Nice, nice, nice. So this Beto here, 116.6. So let's see here. It's a 228.5 crit value Beto, I think here. If I'm counting that correctly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 228.5 crit value. Insane. 24 energy recharge, some elemental mastery. What up, cheat? How you doing? And then this set here does give bonus damage to the burst, right? Yeah, elemental burst damage by 24%. Very nice. 63, 161. Okay, not too bad. That is like a 1 to 2.7, 2.8 ratio, so I'm okay with that. 144 ER. Feels a little bit on the low side, but depending on what the team comp looks like, it's probably enough. No elemental mastery. Nice. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. How much additional attack percent do you have? 8? Just 8? How do you rate my Beto? That is a great question here. Your crit value normally, based on artifacts, right? Based on artifact quality, you would fall around the 9 range. But you are very close to a 10, like extremely close. Very close here. But the additional 25% energy recharge is quite nice for Beto, so I do consider that a valuable stat here. So because you're literally like 6 crit value points away from the next tier, I will boost you up 1 point and start you off at the 10, okay? Because I do value the additional rolls here. Now then, if we start you off at a 10, okay, we have to skill check you, alright? The one, based on your adventure rank, which is 60, you need to have max stamina, okay? Good job. After that, listen, somewhere in your build, okay, you need to have a 69, a 404, a 420, or a 777, alright? Somewhere in your build, you must have that. Boom, look at that on the timepiece. 40.4 crit value is a 404. So you will pass the test. Nice. You will pass the test today. I think that is your 1 pass overall. Yeah, that should be your 1 pass here, which means you're going to get to keep your full score here. So I'm going to give your Beto, for the final rating, a 10 out of 10, right? 10 out of 10. Raiden headpiece. Let's take a quick peek here, shall we? 9 and 20 versus 9 and 20. No, I would give the energy recharge still to your Beto. I think you could use it more. A solid 10? No, you would need more crit value overall. So you would still be at a 9, but with your additional ER in the set here, I'm giving you a 10. I'm giving you a 10, and you deserve the 10, don't you worry. Because in order, like, if you want to start off at a 10, like, naturally, it's 235 crit value. And you're at 228, so you're basically there. But with your additional ER and attack percent, I do consider that also valuable, so I put you in that 10 out of 10 range, and you deserve it. Good job, that's a 10 out of 10 mommy right there, alright? 10 out of 10, and I'm going to assume, do you run her like on a mono electro team? That would be her ideal team, I think, there. Nice, nice, nice. Nope. Ooh. Then what do you run her on? Alright, alright. We gotta make progress here. So, Snowette, it is your turn. It is your turn to do your review here. You let Rosaria Beto Jane. It's looking like a list of people that have lined up for reviews. Now, if you'd like me to read it off, though, I can. So we are currently on Snowette. After that, it would be Hyuk, then my man Trex, then Exo, then Cheat Notes, then Ripe. that would be it. That is the current list. This is my EULA account. I've been working on main. Your main is on NA. Alright, European account here. Okay, European account. Let's check it out. Geometry. Alright, listen, I'm seeing geo characters. I kind of already like it. Alright, which character is your favorite? I'm interested in the Ito here, out of curiosity here. Yeah, Justine, have a wonderful night if you're out of here. What is your call? Who did you ask for? Let's see here. Yunjin Traveler, okay, got it. Yunjin, okay, let's look at it, shall we? Staff of Homa, oh. Staff of Homa, uh-oh. A DPS Yunjin, okay, interesting, interesting. What do you got here? What are you doing here? Emblem plus opulent, interesting. Why do you have a DPS weapon on here? 6, 6, and 6. Okay, cool. So pretty average levels here. Interesting. Flat defense maxes. We'll see here. Now then, listen. I personally recommend a 4-piece hood on Yunjin because it does give her the most defense. And her defense buff is based around her current defense. So, you know, it's pretty useful. But if you don't have like a Favonius sword, for example, or sorry, a Favonius spear, or an energy recharge spear, it would be nice to have energy recharge somewhere. Alright, let's see here. So, okay. So far, it appears to be a crit defense Yunjin, so like a very hard counter kind of Yunjin, right? That's what it looks like to be. So this first piece has 4 upgrades of DPS stats, essentially for that. So that's pretty nice. The crit stats obviously going to stack. The defense percent will increase her actual E bounce power, which is pretty nice. What are we starting at? 32.6. Yeah, 32.6 crit value here. Like to mess around with this? Yes, this is going to hurt. This is like, this Yunjin doesn't just like, you know how some opera people say break a leg? Well, she literally breaks legs at this point. Okay, that's what I'm going to guess. E, another one. Okay, very similar to the previous one. Again, 4 upgrades of what I consider DPS stats, and then we don't care about the flat HP. Jesus, okay, so 31 point, I think it's like 31 crit value on the dot, I think it's 31.1. Then again, the defense percent, more power to the counter. This is like the kick your teeth in kind of Yunjin. Then we got, yep, defense percent for the main stat as expected here. A lot of crit stat yet again. This one is another one with 3 upgrades of crit like all the other pieces, and then the one missed was flat HP that we don't care about. The crit value though is 17, 31, 32.7 or something. 32.7, 32.6, somewhere around there, so a pretty nice amount of crit value as well. Alright, Snowette so far, pretty interesting. What you got here? Okay, so you went for defense with high crit rate for more consistency on the crit damage. Okay. Alright, I do like that. 15.2, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it looks like a 3-line start with 3 upgrades in the crit rate. The energy recharge is useful for Yunjin, as even if you want her to be like a hard-hitting E machine, it still would be nice to play her with, like, you know, the occasional E into burst, and then once you get back on the field again, E again, you know, just like a quick little bit of damage, right? Yeah, 15 crit rate is pretty nice to see, so congrats on that. That is your off piece, right? Yep, that is your off piece indeed here. Damn, I see. Defense percent, 18 crit rate, some crit damage, some flat defense even, unironically good. Odarnok, thank you for the follow. Let's see here, 34, 35.8, 42.8 crit value on the defense piece here. Very nice. That is a lot of crit value for sure. Yeah, that is a lot. That is a Yunjin piece for sure. That does give her triple defense, so her defense will be at a nice point here, so she'll be able to buff no matter what. And she should still have a good amount of kicking your teeth and kind of power on her crits here. As you do have, what, 53, 106, 105, 107.4, I think. So you have what appears to be 169, I think, is it? Hold up. 6, 7. Yeah, 169.6 crit value in total. Nice. Odomar, thank you for the follow. Or sorry, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, of course you get added to the list. All right, interesting. In total, almost 2,500 defense, 58 to 178, so pretty consistent, I'd say overall. Looking like a 1-to-3 ratio on the crit, which I'm fine with. Now, I personally like running more ER on Yun Jin, but if you are using her very consistently to E and kick people's teeth in, it should be enough to make her consistent overall. Okay. Interesting build. Alright, listen. So what is the goal of this one? Is this like, you know, curb stomp Yun Jin kind of build, or an actual defense build, or a bit of both? It's like it buffs defense or buffs normals, but also kicks your teeth in at the same time. Not sure which it is. I would be curious what your actual crits look like though. What do you crit for? 30, 40? What's your crit looking like? Is it a 30? Is it a 40? Like going around and co-op with this? Hell yeah, because then you'd be like, what the hell did you just hit? How the hell did you just hit that? 31k earlier? Hell yeah. You just got this flower? Nice. Very nice flower. Alright. Listen. Since Yun Jin is a support, and you have triple defense, you have enough energy recharge to make it work, and you are purposely aiming for crit stats, which was mostly your intention here, right? I would say you accomplished that quite nicely. So for that reason, for this very special version of Yun Jin, I can't really not give it a 10 in good faith here. I'm going to give it a 10 just because it is a very unique playstyle to Yun Jin and not something too often I see here, but since you created the playstyle, it does appear to be, it does appear like the rules you got were what you needed to make it work, right? My favorite 50 crit value piece non-haver, how are you? I'm about to ban a chatter, no cap on a stack. No, I'm just kidding. Pretty good. Alright, cool. Now then, we did have the skill check yet. Listen, 2 skill checks, okay? So I'm sure you noticed by now. Oh, you saved yourself. Okay, listen. Here, on the Desert of Flame stream, okay? We believe that if you have adventure rank 55 or above, you are essentially an adult, okay? And you need to be responsible as such, okay? So by that adventure rank, you must have max stamina, okay? Normally, you would lose a point, but because you're adventure rank 54, you will not have that counted against you, alright? Good news. After that, listen, we're looking for that 69, that 404, that 420, or that 777, somewhere in your build, okay? What's the max stamina? It's 240, baby. 240. Alright, chat. Did they pass or did they not pass here? Alright. It's a little bit hard to see, but they did pass. Alright. They have a 169. Nice. Crit value total from their artifacts, which does count for the pass here. Okay, they have a 69 in their total crit value. So they will pass. They will lose no points today, and they will get to keep their full score. Right? So then, their final score from me will be a 10 out of 10 on the Yun Jin. On the Kick Your Teeth in Yun Jin build. Very nice. Congratulations. Very nice European account here. Have we passed your turn yet? Nope. You are actually quite literally next. It's a very respectful Yun Jin. Yes, it is. Let's see here. We're in Europe right now. Real quick, let's head over to Asia. Also, tomorrow I get to go watch that Demon Slayer movie, so I'm pretty happy for that. Down bad for Shenhe, aren't we all? Thank you for the follow. Can Yun Jin help Geo teams or only other elemental teams? Okay, so Yun Jin is best on non-Geo teams, but Yun Jin is also one of the best buffers for Geo teams at the same time. The reason I like Yun Jin is because she gives an attack speed boost at C6, She's a normal attack buffer as well, which is what Noelle's niche is, right? And she does regenerate geoparticles, which is something that's pretty hard to get. And most geo teams really do like having geo-generating characters. Hyuk, are you here at the time or no? Because like right now we are doing your review, but I don't know if you have to go, you have to go. Let me know before you go if possible. Because if you know. Yeah, let me know when you're back basically. You have to go? Because I don't want to make you wait if you have something important to do. Bother with her for Geo? No, because, I mean, it depends. Who are you using it for? Ito or Noelle, or... Because, like, if you need a battery for Noelle, let's say, then I would recommend her. She's pretty decent. But you just need her to have a lot of defense percent, or sorry, yeah, a lot of defense percent on the main stats, and a good amount of energy recharge. Possum these nuts. Howdy. Alright, got it, Hyuk. Then I can do your review real quick here. Let's get ya. Where you gotta go here. Alright, new Yelan build. Ooh, okay, Yelan. Let's see it, shall we? Elegy for the end. Alright, cool. The best support weapon for Yelan in general here. 4-piece emblem for the burst support capabilities as well. And then 7 and 10, cool. Crown on the burst, which is her bread and butter here. Let's see here. It ain't out yet for me, and I'm dying to see it. Dying to see what? Yeah. Oh, sorry, the Demon Slayer movie. Yeah. I get to go watch tomorrow at around 2, so I'm curious here. As far as I understand, though, it's basically I'm gonna get to watch the final fight of season 2 on the big screen in a recliner chair, eating popcorn and candy, sipping on some frozen Pepsi, in IMAX 3D sound, right? This bombastic ass sound while I watch that final fight, right? And then I get to see a bit, I guess, like an episode of 2 or the second season or the third season, I guess, whatever they want to call it. But it sounds like a good deal to me. You did karaoke with your friend on all night? Nice. Well, I mean, technically all morning. That's actually pretty nutty. I do karaoke. I've never done karaoke. I sing randomly, but I don't think I'd ever sing in public. I've never quite found the voice style or the song style that my voice fits. I have a sneaking suspicion that if I sing like very Spanish music, it would probably work. Like if I start doing like corridos and stuff like that, like straight up just singing like, you know, the very stereotypical Hispanic music, I think the voice might actually work. Via Spotify? That sounds like fun. Noelle's song will get you #1 on Reddit this week. Ooh, tempting here. Alright, so Hyuk, let's look at it real quick here. Okay, beautiful. 4 rolls of crit here. It appears to be a 3-line start with 4 out of 4, so not bad. EXO, I don't need to know that unless you're inviting, okay? But alright, got it. Don't worry. I'll look for you. Alright, 41.2 crit value on the first piece. We don't care about defense percent. Okay. Very nice. Very simple start here. Mostly just crit value up and booty. Okay. The next one here. We got that crit damage, energy recharge 80%. So again, like the previous one, this one does have 4 rolls of crit and double HP. So it's got 4 out of 4 upgrades overall. The defense we don't care about for the most part. And ultimately, all 3 rolls are in the most valuable stats of the lot here. So that's pretty good. Energy recharge is obviously useful as well. Okay. I do remember seeing that at some point recently, so that's pretty nice too. The clock and the cup. Ooh, okay, these are the new piece, huh? Alright, let's check it out. The clock and the cup, though. Ooh, nice. So HP main stat with a decent amount of energy recharge to make up for it. Though since you do have the elegy for the end, most of your ER troubles are taken care of with just this and your 2-piece passive. So, very nice though. This does probably put you up around the 180 ER mark, which is pretty good. You ended up with 2 crit damage rolls, which is max on both, which is pretty good, 7.8 twice. And then, you know, you had 2 missed rolls here, but at least one of them was flat HP, which does ultimately give some kind of return for her damage. So ultimately, what? 1, 2, 3. So 3 out of 5 upgrades were useful here, which is a pretty good piece, no matter what. How's it going, Aditya? Thank you for the follow. Karthik, thank you for the follow. The Hydro Cup here. Ooh, okay, Hydro off piece. Very nice. 3 rolls of crit damage, 1 attack, 1 flat HP, 1 HP percent. And more importantly, the 69 variant of the HP. Nice. Okay, cool. So 3 upgrades out of 4 ended up being useful here overall. That's pretty nice here. Okay, cool. Pretty great off piece here. 3 rolls of crit, always great for any off piece. Goblet here. Alright, looking good. Okay. And the headpiece is the usual very nutty 22 energy recharge. Crit rate triple roll as well. Alright, let's see here. Any cup with crit is a W? That's right. Any cup with crit's a W. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. 5 out of 5 upgrades on the headpiece, by the way. So that is 7 rolls of value right here. Obviously, ER and crit rate are super valuable no matter what. And goddamn. Okay, your crit rate's looking a little bit copium, not going to lie. 19.4, 144. So 38.8. 170, 182. 183.4 crit value. Nice. 40 energy recharge from that. Alright, disgusting. 220 energy recharge. 43 to 194. So it's still a little bit inconsistent for sure. I think you would benefit greatly from a crit rate headpiece if we are being honest. However, obviously getting a crit rate headpiece with, you know, what would be the equivalent, like 18 crit damage and 22 ER is going to be pretty hard. On the plus side, technically speaking, you are a bit over here. I think 180 is about as high as you want to get typically for ER. So you actually are able to lose some ER if you'd like to for more crit stats. But that's entirely up to you, right? Alright. Again, love this. That's very nice. That's 69 variant of the HP. 3 upgrades overall. Same with this one. Again, 3 upgrades overall. Very nice. Alright. Yuck. I'm going to rate your character here, okay? Now, with your crit value, normally a 7. What up, Azula? Normally a 7. Doing good. We're just Saturday, you know, usually our review stream. We keep getting close to finishing, and then, you know, we add 5 more, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, Yuck. Let's see here. So, your crit value, normally a 7 here. However, with your extra energy recharge and a decent amount of extra HP percent, which is what, 10, 20, 30% extra HP in the subsets here, I am going to give you 1 more here. So, I think an 8 will be a good starting score for your Yelan tonight. I think an 8 would be a good score, I think. Or can I give more than that? Actually, no, I could probably give more than that. No, I gotta give more than that. Honestly, your energy recharge is insanely high, which is really nice for this 4-piece set, so that's gotta be valuable. So you know what? I take it back. We're boosting you up to a 9. We're gonna give you a 9 out of 10 to start off with, alright? Aditya? Yeah, I can review you. However, there is a line ahead of you. There are literally people ahead of you who have already redeemed from earlier. If you're interested, let me tell you the current list. So, my man Trax would be next. After that, it would be Exodivs. After that, it would be Cheat Notes. After that, it would be Ripe. After that, it'd be Odornok. After that, it would be you, the most recent redeem. Alright, so as long as you're willing to wait, I will check it out. Alright. Yeah, it's just first come, first serve, you know? But, since you redeemed, if you are here when I'm here, when, you know, we get to you, you will get it. Don't you worry. Alright. Okay, so 9 out of 10 start here. Max stamina check. Then the 69, 404, 420, and 777 check. We'll do it real quick here. This one's going to be pretty straightforward. They have a 69 in the Hydro Goblet. Okay, that's a pass right there. I think that's their only pass, though, other than... Yep. Okay, the other pass would be Yelan's birthday being 420. That does count, obviously. Miguelon's birthday, 420. Alright, cool. 2 passes. I'm going to give you that 9 out of 10. Yes, please study, but don't worry. I will be calling out your name when I get to you. So, you know, if you happen to hear it, then, you know, I'll be here. Alright. Alright. 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10 for me. I wish he was just a little bit more consistent, okay? More crit rate in the build, hopefully, in the future here. E equals mc squared. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, by the way. Okay. No, it's Einstein's theory of relativity. That's all right. A 9 out of 10 for me. Yes, it was definitely tracked. Is there anything you want to switch? I think for the timepiece, there is more room for DPS stats. I think ultimately, because you have over 200 energy recharge, you can lose this energy recharge in favor of crit stats. I think it would be okay. I think if you can get yourself like a 30 crit value timepiece that's HP percent, it'd be really good for you because you'd still be way over your energy recharge mark. You know what I mean? Alright, oh Jesus. Okay, May, thank you for the follow. Alright, Mamantrex here. Mamantrex, let's check it out here. Alright, this is a European one though, right? Yep, European. Yeah, and they're at 218 currently. They're currently at 218. Visual supremacy, yes. Yes. Alright, so, Dia. Alright, listen, Dia is definitely interesting. Dia is an interesting choice of a character here. You even have her at her best in slot, which is our R1 Beacon of the Reed Sea here. Now, listen, I would argue... Actually, no, I can't really argue it. I would say the Red Horn also looks pretty decent on her, but I think this one just matches better overall with the desert aesthetic. Now then, let's see here. He went for 2-piece Crimson, 2-piece Emblem, so she is a burst character. Dia is a very interesting character. Her numbers are low, like on purpose. Like, they are low. Now, my idea is that it's because she will get better in the future when a character comes out that is extremely consistent at applying Hydro without requiring a normal attack to apply the Hydro, right? Because right now the issue with her is that she can't have Hydro applied by other things because her burst isn't considered a normal attack, right? Now I've heard stories that apparently if you try to plunge while in her burst form, she dies. I don't know how true that is, but that sounds hilarious. I hope it's not true. But I'm pretty sure if you jump during her burst, it literally cancels it, which is also a little bit sucky, but it does make sense. It cancels her burst. Okay, cool. No. Okay, so someone was me. Okay, that was just a meme. Okay, got it. That was just a meme then. Never mind. Alright, I guess that must have been just a meme that I saw then. Never mind. So it just cancels it. Okay, no, but it makes sense though because ultimately, like, every character you'd want to be able to stop like an ability so you don't die, right? Because it's like it's more of a like a way to get out of the burst so you don't die, right? If you jump with her, she canceled ult. I think it's an Albedo thing, because Albedo makes an elevator. I think that might have just been a meme though. Might have just been a meme, like people like exaggerating how bad that is. Might have just been that. I never actually confirmed it. Never actually confirmed it. Okay, to be fair. All right. Now then, that aside here, listen. Just like with any other character, you can make her work with enough trying. Okay. You can make her work with enough trying. Okay. There's plenty of characters you can make her work. Okay. Just her numbers personally aren't designed to be that high here. Now then, listen. For the time being, I don't see a reason to not build crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. Elemental mastery, even to some degree, it might be useful in the future. Energy recharge obviously is pretty decent because she has a burst character. She's designed to be a drain tank, which means you're supposed to stack a lot of HP on her, so that way she can absorb damage from other characters. God damn, she looks beautiful. Jesus Christ, look at that detail. Okay, damn. This is, oh my god. Why is she so beautiful? Listen, it's invoking, it's literally invoking my Hispanic bloodline, alright? This lightly tanned person is like, just kind of doing it for me. Just like when Candace came out, and it gave me Hispanic Latina vibes, alright? I'm like, god damn. Had to see for her, obviously. Alright, that aside, listen. We must move past the horny, okay? We must move past the horny, okay? Bro got distracted, absolutely. Yeah, she's a beautiful character though. But for the most part, listen, just build her out with crit stats for now. In the future, I'm sure there'll be a character that comes out that makes her like somewhat more in a decent spot right now. Because as it is right now, Xinyan is considered a better overall character for damage. She does have some problems, but again, I think there will be a character eventually that solves those problems, right? It's been something recently that's been happening where, for example, a lot of old characters got better because of Dendra release, right? All of a sudden, these Electro characters that were kind of, normal-ish, nothing too OP, right? Suddenly we had like general builds that were really good, right? So I'm guessing that's going to be a case for Dia as well. So looking at this right here, 3 upgrades there, 1. It looks like you started off with 4 lines. I'm going to say HP is an upgrade here in this case, okay? I will count HP as an upgrade overall. So we're going to say you got 4 rolls of upgrades here, which is pretty nice. 24.7, 24.8, 31.8 crit value, not too bad. Okay, cool. Good start. Almost 30 crit value. Sorry, 31.8 crit value, so over 30 crit value. Yeah, like, inevitably, if you can get what you need done, listen, if it's enough to clear the domain, then there's not really a problem, right? Listen, is a character only good if you clear an Abyss floor in under 10 seconds? Not really, right? Not really, right? But, like, if ultimately you can build a team that can clear a floor of the Abyss in a minute 30, right? That should be your goal, because you have a 3-minute window with 2 teams. So a minute 30 should be your goal for clearing the Abyss, okay? This one though, right here we got 3 upgrades, 1 upgrade. Okay, cool. So a 3-line start with 4 out of 4 upgrades. I do consider ER very important. 3.1, 26, 25, 31.8 crit value. So again, very similar crit value to the last one with a little extra ER. Not too bad. Hell yeah, Mantrax, I get you. That's why I play Noelle and Ito. I love the feeling of Claymores. Very big hits, you know? And literally her punches feel big. It's kind of like when Hazel came out, I was tempted to try him out because I'm like, I love the feeling and the sound of how he literally just punches the air and it sounds that thick. I get that. I literally get that. The next piece here though, okay, cool. So attack percent should be the main stat for the most part, so that should always be good. Mostly crit rolls right here, 3 out of 4 crit rolls. Again, we're going to consider HP percent valuable. I'm sure in some way, shape, or form, just like her weapon gives her HP for a reason, I'm sure eventually that'll become valuable. I'm sure, surely, right? So we'll consider that an upgrade, okay? So that's 4 out of 4 upgrades overall. 19.4, 32.6, 32.7. No, 31.8 again, right? Damn. No, 32.8. 32.8, yeah. 32.8, yeah. 32.8, I'm pretty sure. One Eye Bandit, how you doing here? Hydro character? Hydro Claymore? That'd be cool. And again, listen. Odor, no, since you are new here, I will make it clear for you guys to understand. We do not talk about any leaks here. Alright, this is very important. Alright? The only place we talk about leaks are on my Discord in a very special secret channel. But on chat, okay, we don't do that here. Because, you know, some people just don't want to know. No, yeah, don't worry. So I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying just to be clear, no one should. You know, wink, wink. No one should. All right, cool. And then the headpiece, okay, pretty. All right, listen. You are running a 2-piece energy recharge set, so it does make sense. So it does give you that little bonus there. The attack percent will be useful, and the crit rate, while a mineral, is still somewhat useful. Got 4 rolls of value more or less on here, so not too bad here. This is my character? No, it's someone else's character. This is a viewer's Dia here. So we are at 81.6. So we are at 189.6 crit value. Nice. 20 energy recharge, 19 elemental mastery. Alright. 73, 158. So like 1 to 2.2 ratio, which is pretty good. 140 energy recharge here. He is a Genshin Impact female Claymore user. She is indeed a Claymore user, yes. Alright. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Get it to 170 crit damage. Yeah, we'll make it there eventually. Alright, let's see here. Go ahead and judge your character currently. So Mantrax, on your crit value currently, okay? On your crit value currently from your artifacts, you normally would be a 7. However, you do have a nice little additional amount of attack percent. Did I miss the goblet somehow? I did miss the goblet, didn't I? How did I not see the goblet? Okay, my bad. Max energy recharge, nice. Some EM, which I think will be useful later. And 3 upgrades of crit rate with 2 misses into flat attack here. So a 4-line start with 3 out of 5 upgrades. Good. That's your second pyro one, yeah? Yeah, for a pyro goblet, that's pretty good actually. As most pyro DPSs would want elemental mastery in their build. So congrats, that's pretty nice. Alright. Okay, cool. So then, let's see here. How much more? Okay, so with like an additional 25% attack, an additional like 30% HP, which I'm sure will be useful eventually, surely. I'm going to boost you up 1 point here and put you at an 8, okay? I'm going to put you at an 8 out of 10 to start off with, alright? For now. Now then, I'm going to skill check you, okay? You already know. You already know my Mantrax. You got that max stamina? Yes, you do. After that, that's 69, 404, 420, or 777 check. Do have it. Dost thou have it here? Wait, Exo, weren't you showering, dog? Ooh, nice. A 69 in the base attack. Congrats, that's a pass right there. Alright, nice. Okay, don't moan like that, Dia. You're causing me problems here. Alright, then I'm gonna give this character here, this Dia, for today, an 8 out of 10. I think she's doing good. I think your direction is correct. Again, I'm pretty sure no matter what, if you just stack crit out the booty, it should be fine. I think that's like the goal here at this point. But yes, 8 out of 10 from me. Yeah, also it's onset pyro, which is pretty rare to get on top of that. Alright, congratulations. Exo? Nice, okay. Alright, 8 out of 10. I'm a Mantrax, thank you. Good luck with your Dia. And then Exo wanted a Yoimiya review. Okay, cool. Now we're on to Exo here. I think Exo is here. You are welcome. You are welcome. Alright, Exo. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do here. You wanted? Who did you want? Yoimiya. Okay, cool. Good set for Dia. I saw some people running Millilith because she can proc the passive semi-consistently, which makes her a good candidate for using Millilith. And it does increase her HP by 20%, though it does also increase her drain tank passive. So, like, if you ever wanted to play a character as intended, she was intended to be a drain tank. So, I guess ideally Millilith would be like the set you'd go for. Yoimiya is just Whale Amber. Listen, little known fun fact, okay? Yoimiya actually released on Amber's birthday. Just take that into account here, okay? They literally not only created a stronger version of Amber, but then they're like, oh yeah, Amber's birthday, how about we release a character that is designed to replace her? That is just cruel and unusual, to be honest. Yeah, and then, you know, unless they... Okay, technically speaking, if you think about it, she has utility, alright? It's a little niche, but she does have utility. You know where she would be useful? Is if you're fighting a lot of those Serpent Knights. The shield ones, you guys remember those? The pyro shielding ones, the ones that if you are using a shield yourself and you get hit, they get a shield. Technically speaking, for that specific type of boss fight, it would be an effective way to shield. It is a very rare instance, but you know, it happens. I've seen it. Madtrex, I've seen the Azaha AFK kill. It was hilarious. That was impressive. Azaha fully AFK. Fully AFK. Let's see here. EXO wanted Yoimiya. Okay, got it. Alright, what are you running here? The Rust R5. Okay, cool. Normal attacking weapon. Very nice. 2-piece Crimson, 2-piece Wanderer's Troop. Okay. Yeah, nice. You need improvements? Alright, 10-9. Well, you can technically crown that for a little bit of an improvement there. Still pretty sad. Yeah, it does suck, but eventually maybe. Like I said, like, what if a character comes out that turns her decent, you know? It's copium, but there's a small chance here. Damn, okay. So for the most part, we're looking for crit rate, crit damage attack percent, elemental mastery. We usually don't want energy recharge, defense percent, or HP. And yeah, so this first piece here, we got 3 crit damage upgrades, almost all max, by the way. That's pretty nice. Elemental mastery with your other rolls here. So you got 5 upgrades out of 5 on this piece here. Not bad. That is, I believe, 6 rolls of value from these stats alone here. Damn. Alright, good start here. Now obviously, hopefully more double crit lines down the line here. Ooh, okay, single crit line for now. Okay, got it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 rolls of upgrades of crit here. We don't care about any R or HP, but the attack percent is nice. Okay, pretty straightforward. Nothing too insane here. 25 crit value, and for the most part, on a feather, 4 rolls of crit is enough, which is what you have right there. Okay, EXO. Okay, it's slightly impressive. Okay. They have 4 upgrades of crit damage, 1 of flat attack. Okay, so it is a 4-line start with 4 out of 5 upgrades. This one is 39.6 crit value, so almost 40 crit value on an onset elemental mastery piece, which is pretty nice. And then, you know, when you do miss, it does suck, but between defense and flat attack was just ever so slightly better to miss into. So you got that going for you too. That's a nice looking piece though. That is a nice looking piece though. Damn. Then right here, the Pyro Goblet is your off piece, right? Yep, that is your off piece here. Okay, so I'm seeing a bit of a pattern here for the most part. So the crit damage triple roll is always nice. Any Pyro Goblet, even if it is off-piece, if you have 3 rolls, it's usually pretty decent. And I think in most other Pyro character cases, ER is pretty decent, but obviously because Yoimiya is more of a normal attacking character, you typically don't want to burst, so the ER isn't like super highly valuable, right? So most of the value in this piece here is in the crit damage. So it's like a very minimal, but still a good goblet. And then the headpiece is alright, very nice. All around really good. So obviously triple crit roll is what we want to see, which you do have. And then the rest of it is into attack percent from the looks of it here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So a 3-line start with 4 out of 4 upgrades. Very nice. Alright, that's actually very nice. And now out of all your pieces here, it's between your nah, you know what? I'm wrong. Your timepiece is by far your best piece. That is a fact. That is your best piece for sure. So let's see here. 50, so 189, so 190 crit value essentially. A lot of ER though, something you don't realistically need. Now if you do burst, let me know, because then obviously I am unnecessarily downplaying your ER. But it does look like a normal attacking Yoimiya though. 5190, so it's a little bit inconsistent on top of that for the actual ratio overall. So it's like 1 to 3.8 ratio, so it's a bit up there. The EM is nice though, the total is very nice. 340 EM is pretty good. You do like to burst with her? Okay, then I shall count the EM as valuable. However, I will say specifically with the Rust weapon, it does, what's the best way to put it? If you had her signature weapon, bursting is actually really nice, but with the Rust only giving you attack percent, it does devalue the burst a little bit. I will also recommend leveling this up to 8 if you are wanting to. I think it'd be pretty useful for you then. Alright, that aside here. Interesting, okay. Alright, let's see here. Okay, EXO, I'm gonna give a rating here. It tastes like a 9. Oh, sorry, not a 9, a 7. But all your additional elemental mastery throughout the build I do find quite nice. Your additional attack percent as well. So I think an 8 is in order here. I think an 8 should be in order here, so you're basically almost there. So I'm going to give your Yoimiya an 8 out of 10 to start off with. After that, let's see here. Adventure rank 60. 865 achievements. Nice. Still the same. Still high up there. You're getting closer. Yeah, Praetor, you have a wonderful night. Oh, wadi-da. Alright. Damn. Okay, very hard to rate though. Okay, yeah, 8 will be good. Max stamina acquired, good. After that, that's 69, 404, 420, and 777 check. Listen. Do you have it? Yeah, 1700 attack. He's nice. He's nice. However, it is a Rust weapon, so most of the damage bonus is in the normal attack boost, right? Which is what matters here. EXO, I don't think you have a pass on the skill check here, dog. Am I missing something? Tell me I'm missing something. That's a fail, unfortunately. Alright. Okay, then EXO, unfortunately, you're gonna lose. No. It's not okay, man. I expect more of you, you know? I have high expectations for everyone. That's only because I want to see you guys thrive, okay? That aside then, -1 point. Final score for Yoimiya from me will be a 7 out of 10. Still a great Yoimiya though. But yeah, for the most part, there is still potential though, you know? Like ultimately, like once a character gets to a 9 or a 10, they are usually pretty nasty. You're just a little, you're close. You're just a little bit away from that. Just a couple more upgrades here and there and you'll be fine. Like, for example, there's a lot of potential in being able to get double crit line artifacts. It does increase your power by a bit overall. 4P Shimenewas. Yes, I think 4-piece Shimonels would be pretty cool here. I would say so. Depending on who else you farm for the most part, like I see a raid in there, your raiding could benefit, your Yelan could benefit. These two characters right here could benefit from your emblem farming for your Mia's Shimonellas, right? I could see that being a good go about it here. Yeah, falling from grace, unfortunately. Did I call you? That's a great question. Actually, you are literally next. You are literally next, Cheat. You are quite literally next. Your timing is quite literally impeccable, by the way. And then, actually, Ripe, you are going to be after Cheat Note, so your turn is coming up right here, just so you know. Alright, nice. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys are wondering, for today's artifacts, we did get one piece right here. We actually rolled all 5 upgrades into crit damage right here. We ended up with 38.9 and attack percent, which is cool. However, it is not an upgrade. It is not an upgrade for the plunge setup because my current plunge setup piece is 42 crit damage. So while cool looking, it's not an upgrade. Alright, it is not an upgrade overall. That's the only downside here. Oh, and then I also have a defense crit piece for Yunjin that I wanted to show off here. Yeah, let me show it real quick here. I wonder if they're still here. My Yunjin defense piece is this one that I like to run every now and then for damage. Right here. If, who was it? Snowette. If they're still here, this is what my defense headpiece looks like for Yunjin. My fun one as well. It's my let's have fun and show off some big numbers build. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we're looking at a Ganyu. Ganyu time, hell yeah. Ganyu Pog. We will and always will be a Ganyu main. Alright, nice. I do see the chillin' in the background kind of thing in it there. Alright, let's see here. Kind of Ganyu is, it's a freeze Ganyu. Okay. Okay, freeze Ganyu. I see the light. Now, typically freeze Ganyu, you would want to like level up the burst because you are going to be using that bad boy all the time, but that's entirely up to you here. Planning on getting her 250 crit damage. Damn. Okay. I like the idea there. I like the passion there. All right then. Let's see here. Casually 30 crit damage piece like it's nothing. All right. Listen. If you guys want to, listen. If I told you that I have several goblets that are Geo with 30 crit damage or more, would you be interested in seeing that? Because I have like 5 40 crit value Geo goblets that are on set, by the way. But I only use 2 of them, realistically. Alright, let's see here. So for freeze Ganyu, it's a little bit different. So usually if you're playing Ayaka, you're running double cryo. With freeze Ganyu specifically, you actually typically only run Ganyu herself because you don't realistically need a second character as a battery. And Ganyu's cryo application is actually pretty insane, so you're typically not in need of additional cryo application, right? So assuming you're running single cryo, or actually, cheat notes, let me ask. Do you run single cryo or do you run double cryo? I think at this time, the most ideal partner for Ganyu, if you want to use a shield, let's say for example, would be Layla. If not, Zhongli obviously for the indestructible shield, right? Run Diana with her? Okay, cool. That also does work. Extra healing as well. We don't care about the EM itself.